Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Iron Marshal today. Because you see, today we are carrying on with our, this is part 3, I believe, of our Wonders of the White Stallion adventure, playing Pinnacle Entertainment's very cool Pathfinder for Savage Worlds. Henceforth, we'll be calling it Savage Pathfinder. This is a version of the Savage Worlds rules, the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition, that are designed to play just like, or at least to feel just like, the Pathfinder or Dungeons & Dragons experience. And we are playing this game set in Paizo's world of science and sorcery, Numeria, the land of falling stars, from their Iron Gods adventure path. And this is also part of our lead up to our annual gaming marathon next weekend. It's come up so quick. Next weekend will be our annual gaming marathon, where we'll be spending the whole weekend in Numeria playing these very characters with these very people in this very land. Well, it's assuming they survive tonight's tussles with trolls, so we'll have to see if that goes on. But let me introduce you to the Savage heroes who will be playing tonight. Guys, why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight? First up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Raf Narek. He is a faded half-elf, and he is a cleric monk.
Very nice. Yeah, for those who are unfamiliar with Savage Pathfinder, the way that they model classes in this is with edges, and just like in Pathfinder or Dungeons & Dragons or Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, you can multi-class in this as well, too, and Jeff's playing a multi-class character. Next up is Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I am playing Mare. She is an android ranger who is aspiring to be a gunslinger.
Very nice. Next up is Andrew.
Hello, everyone. I'm playing Krusk, a half-elk. Half-elk. Wow, Andrew.
Half-elk?
Half-elk. I'm a half-orc rogue, part-time tavern bouncer, but not very good at it.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Sean.
Hi, I'm playing Ambrosius Apparatum, a android and worshipper of the goddess of Bry.
Yes, the clockwork goddess.
Yes.
So, let's see here. Before we get into what happened last time, guys, one thing we do need to check in on is your advancements, because Mare, Krusk, and Ambrosius, I think, all have advancements they have to spend, or needed to spend. What did you guys spend your advancements on?
I increased my spirit from D8 to D10.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very good for a godly android.
Indeed.
Dave, what did Mare spend hers on?
I don't know if I spent it yet. So agility.
Yeah, I didn't spend it yet either, but I can do this
I
quick.
know why. Because I was going to ask you about that rapid shot feat or edge that we had looked at, because it reads differently in the
PDF. The Savage Pathfinder one is the one that trumps the other.
Right.
So rapid shot on this one, you need to be seasoned. But how many advancements? What advancement number is this?
So she's got one for the agility bonus, one for shooting and academics, one for nerves of steel.
Yep.
This would be her fourth, which would put her as seasoned, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Let me double check.
Pretty sure that's correct.
Yeah. I just can't remember if you get to. Let's see here. Once you take this advancement, then you are seasoned, or at 4 do you get to start taking
I think
seasoned?
At 4, I think it's the latter. But
yeah. I think I'm overthinking this. Let's see here. Let's see.
But where is the 54 is the advancements, but where's the rules for what happens when you gain new ones?
They'll be in the player's book that I sent you. Not in the core.
Right.
Yeah, because some of them, we ran into some problems with some things being different when we created characters with this last time. Let's see here. And what's per rank? Yep, hold on. Game.
Why do I bury it all the way down? Sometimes my OCD nature of like everything must be like categorized and put into a library properly with subfolder upon subfolder can get annoying.
Let's see here. Yeah, so at 4, your 4th advancement, you'll be at season. So you could take that, Dave. If you want to take Rapid Shot. So what that would do is it would increase the rate of fire by 1 for things that don't require reloading. So like crossbows won't go up, but bows or your Inferno pistol would definitely go up.
Right. So it wouldn't work on those muskets because those have a rate of fire of 3.
They have a reload of 3, yeah.
Reload of 3? Yeah. Because there's another one, I think, Rapid Reload.
Rapid Reload, yep.
Reduces the reload value of a weapon by 1.
Yes, so that would mean it would be 2 actions. So you could actually multi-action, spend 2 actions of reloading and then shoot your musket. So it'd be -4 to hit, unfortunately, but you'd be able to shoot that musket once a round. You'd be a minute Ray.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Be here all week.
Exactly. Tip your waitress.
You know what? I think I'm just going to go with Rapid Shot.
Rapid Shot, pretty nice. Okay.
Even though the Inferno pistol only has 6 shots left, and she threw away her bow, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work. But
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Totally not min-maxing because I'm going to run out of gas here shortly. So Rapid Shot.
Okay, so you can actually, Dave, if you want, you can drag and drop the rapid fire, bless you, edge from the compendium, and then just rename it because the rules are exactly the same. And Cross, what are you thinking? Oh, did you take 2-weapon fighting yet?
I had last time you recommended
Yep.
that I take 2-weapon fighting for my first advancement. This is my second advancement.
Yeah, so what are you thinking?
I'm not gaining a rank or anything here, but I'm thinking I narrowed it down to attribute or skill. I think last time I took an edge, so not that I couldn't, I guess, but I want to kind of diversify it up. I have no intention of buying off any of my hindrances because I think it's really neat and they're cool how I can try to play around with them.
Yep.
So increase 1 attribute, 1 die type. Okay, I can only do this 1 per rank. That's fine. Skills increase a skill that is equal to or greater than its linked attribute 1 die type. Oh, okay. So the skill has to be. How do I know which attribute it's linked to?
It says right next to it. If you click
maybe I have to be in the edit
mode. Yeah.
Yep, edit mode. Okay, I see. Maybe my stealth.
Yeah.
Could be useful to increase. I am a rogue after all.
Definitely used your stealth quite a bit last session too. So.
Yeah, I could. So I could increase the stealth by 1, or do I need to increase the attribute first?
No. You just what it means is just that you, if you're increasing it, if it's equal to or greater than your attribute, it costs 1 advancement to raise by 1.
Okay. Now, is there a benefit to me just increasing my agility instead? Using this to increase the agility to a D10?
It makes advancements for other things cheaper, and there are certain, like, what's your fighting? Your fighting is an 8 right now. If you raise your agility to a 10, you could raise your fighting up by 1 and your stealth up by 1 next time as a single advancement.
You know what? I'm going to play the long game.
Okay.
And increase my agility, I think. Increasing the base score and get the benefit next time,
okay.
I think.
So bump your agility up to a D10, and then if you could please also add in an advancement that just says +1 agility, so we've got a proper track of how many advancements you've got.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. All right, guys. So last session was Mare and Krusk to start with, and then we met a wizard who has since passed out from his overexertions with his, I don't know, I haven't heard from Brent if he's showing up tonight or not, but if he is showing up tonight, he'll wake up again in the dark. But where we left our heroes. Well, actually, we pretty much saw a high action session. What did you guys do last time?
We had come across a troll encampment or some ruins, and there was several trolls and a troll dog amongst the ruins. And Krusk and Mare decided to sneak around and try to pick the trolls and troll dogs off, and so they could go down the hole and search below whatever was going on. One of the trolls had some kind of piece of equipment on him.
Mm-hmm. It has yet to be identified.
Yeah, we don't know what it is yet. We haven't had.
Don't worry, your new friend, the wizard, the techno wizard, he can. He's passed out. Sorry, he'll have to come back another time.
He was just going to
next time.
Yeah,
next time.
Yep.
But we were fine when we were outside in the dust storm, picking them off one by one. We hardly even got damaged, but when we dropped down the hole, whether it was the light from Brent's character carrying a light source, he dropped it in.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden the trolls are like, "What? Where's that light coming from?" And they came rushing at us from both sides, and we got our asses handed to us. Nearly died, barely killed the trolls, and then I spent a little bit of time healing, and I think that's about where we left off.
Yeah, that is perfect. So where we're going to pick up, guys, is let me get this going. So what we see is first the surface at the start of in the film version of our session. Let me just get to this here. Yeah, at night. So this was, you guys, this is the scene at night across the Numerian plains. Now, of course, you guys can't, Jeff and Sean, your characters can't see here, but what we see is this, like, everything is shrouded in this blowing, like, brownish or brownish-gray silt that's just sweeping around here. And we can hear someone shouting. We can't even, their voice is so obscured by the wind and the sound that we can't even hear what gender the people may be. And over here! Over here! And we see these two figures make their way over towards a hole, passing some partially buried corpses that they have seemingly missed. And they come across, let me bring you to a map here so you can see. Right over here. Now there's no one there, but there's that hole. And I think maybe one of you says, like, "I'm not going down there." And someone else, now hold on, do I have this in darkness, or can you guys actually see?
I
can't
can't
see anything but black.
Yep.
Nothing
like...
I mean, it's dark, you know? It's dark.
It is dark.
Deal with it, players.
Stands firm in darkness. Can't see anything. This is pretty African.
Right?
Here, let me show you guys.
I said it was dark. It's dark.
DM didn't lie this time.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. This is what you can see. You've passed some walls that have partially obscured or blunted the force of the wind. But you get to this hole, and there are ropes going down there. And one of the figures who's got their cloak partially wrapped around their face is like, "I'm not going down there!" And the other one says, "Fine, you're staying up here then." And with that, both of them drop down. And guys, I think we're just going to pick up immediately after you guys defeated the trolls. So,
Mare spins and draws her infernal pistol.
Oh, yeah.
Ambrosius,
I'm going to go pick up my sword.
Yeah. So you race or grab your thing. These two humanoid figures come down, and they're largely obscured by their the cloth that's been wrapped across their face. And then when I think Rafnarek, I think you're the likely the one who is faster because what's your athletics? D8?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you're Ambrosius. What's your athletics?
D4.
Oh, sorry, my athletics is D6. My agility is D8. Yeah.
Okay. So so Rafnarek, you're probably the first one down, and you turn around, and what you see is, let's let Dave and Andrew describe what you guys are witnessing.
Mare is a tall, lanky android with bright red hair, and she's now holding a pistol and pointing it in your direction.
You see this taller, more bulkier, slate-colored half-orc in the corner, picking up a blade that he quickly kind of has, and then you see he has a second one, and he walks up to beside Mare, or beside the android, just kind of like, almost like he's sharpening the blades like a cook would, just off each other, just kind of scraping against each other, looking at you rather intently. But who are you?
Rafnarek, why don't you give us a common knowledge roll, please?
Sure. Common knowledge.
8. Awesome. So you got a raise on that. You for sure recognize Krusk. It's the bouncer from the Foundry Tavern.
I think I immediately put my hands up. Don't shoot Raph!
Okay. Krusk,
you know this?
why don't you
You
give us
know him, Krusk?
give us a common knowledge roll there, Krusk?
I think I would take I would then also unwrap my face now that I'm out of the sand.
Yeah.
Because I would think maybe Krusk would recognize me.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Krusk, you're clearly just the heat of the moment is getting to you.
Do I see dead trolls?
You most definitely do, and like scorched dead trolls.
Rafnarek is not friends of the trolls.
Rafnarek, is that your name?
That is my name.
How'd you do in your common knowledge roll there, Mare?
Common knowledge.
Yeah.
My knowledge isn't so common.
Oh, there you go.
I would beg to differ.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Except that I do spend a lot of time in the tavern. And
There you go.
Rafnarek's been there before.
Yeah.
Rafnarek, I remember asking you about your destiny. Do you know what your destiny is yet?
Well, let's if we want to know the origin behind your obsession with Destiny, Jeff, why don't you tell Dave about what your where Raph's religious sympathies lie?
With the god Pharasma.
She is the goddess of fate, prophecy, and destiny.
Yes. And so Rafnarek definitely believes himself to be on a fated path.
Yeah. So this is the first time you've met Mare, Jeff. But Mare's running thing is asking about destiny and whatnot. And every other character she's met thus far has, at best, humored her about it. You may be the one that really sits there and has a full
It could be
night's,
love.
Yep, full evening of conversation about it.
Well, clearly, to meet the red-headed android, whose name is
Mare.
Mare. Nice to meet you.
Ambrosius, you look down, and I mean, obviously you recognize Mare.
Mare or Mare. So I got the clock across.
Look at these guys fishing for bennies already with this great role playing. This is fantastic.
You sound remotely familiar, except perhaps not with your muffled voice. If you maybe take that.
What are you talking about? It's me.
Me who?
And then I don't know. Am I down the rope?
Yeah, definitely.
So I no, it's me, and open up and Android to Android.
Ambrosius?
Yes.
What you guys?
What are you doing here?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. Relics, of course. Parts, relics.
Like sand and stuff is like dropping off of him as he's unwrapping himself. Before I get started, guys, can I get you guys to put your parry and toughness in chat just so I can copy those down? That way I don't have to keep asking, because routinely forget. And if you happen to have something like a shield that will affect your parry, so there's a number in the brackets, or if you have a armor score with in the brackets, please put that in there as well. Awesome. Okay, so Mare is...
It sounds to me like the Iron Marshal is going to make himself a handout that he can keep track of all of this stuff.
That is definitely... Because I find that more so than like when you're just trying to track armor class, that's not such a bad thing to keep asking for. But when you got to keep asking for 2 different scores throughout it, I'm annoying myself. So, holy shit, your parry's amazing, Krusk.
Yep.
Alrighty. So then, what do you guys hear? Krusk, as they're sort of like, oh, these people seem to know. Where do they come from? You don't have time to think about it because you can hear echoing down in this direction here.
Troll dogs.
Do I see that? Are there also dead troll hounds on the?
There were on
Here
the,
as well?
there were on the top floor, but you did not see those, unfortunately.
Okay, I didn't see them.
There's
Yeah.
2 dead trolls right here. There's
Right.
a couple piled over by this doorway. Trolls attacked from both directions. We should be wary.
Oh.
And is this a doorway too, Kev? Or is that... It's got the same kind of floor
Yeah,
design.
this is is some kind of, like, these are walls here. This is some kind of portal or aperture or something, or it's some kind of door. I'm trying to find a sci-fi way of saying door. It's chronometer.
Yeah.
This is let's see here. So is this one as well.
And you said the sound was coming from over here.
Sound is definitely coming from over here. And what the guys could maybe, like, they'd have enough time to quickly communicate. There's 3 dead trolls in here, and they will communicate that the trolls came from some from over here and some from over here. So, guys,
Yes.
let's do this. Let's jump into some action here. So, and let me find something that's a little more violent sounding.
I mean, you know, I could do with the Zen battle. It's very calming at the end of a long week, or a short week that nonetheless feels like a long
That's
week.
not what you come here for. You come here to get that blood pumping into the weekend.
No such luck.
All right. So with that in mind, let me get some. Now, does anybody have any abilities that modify their initiative cards? So anything
I
like quick
Think
or
so.
no?
No.
Nope. All right. Perfect. So then here we go, guys. I'll go left
good
to
to
right
know.
here. That I've got you on the screen here. So Rafnarok, Queen of Clubs. Look at that. Starting strong. And Mare is getting a Queen of... Look at that.
Wow.
Queen of Hearts. Krusk, you are getting
The Queen of Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Wow.
Wow! If
I think you should shuffle the deck after this.
Ambrosius,
there's another queen.
if you get the 2 of spades, or you know, 2
Queen
of
of
clubs,
spades.
I'm really sorry. Let's see here. And 6 of hearts. All right, all right. So then whatever is coming in is going to be acting on a, Jack of Spades. So first off, I wasn't kidding about the good role-playing. Everyone gets a Benny for that. Then you guys can tell me, do you wish to spend a Benny to get a new action card?
Why would we do that? This crew is clearly fabulous.
Ambrosius, you maybe just pausing long enough to take in the surroundings down here. This is completely Numerian tech down here.
Yeah.
Floor to
he's-
ceiling.
He's distracted. I mean, he's like, he's here now. He just arrived. He's got to orient. He's got to, settling in a little.
Well, and this is the kind of thing that you so very, very, very rarely get to come across, which is not just like scavenging in a field where you're picking crap up, like a actual structure you can drop in. Holy shit! Like these are very, very, very rare.
Yeah, he's got his fingers on the walls, kind of going.
Yeah, looking around. Yeah. And they're like, "There's trolls here." Yeah.
Yeah. Walls.
What's tall? You say?
Tech.
All right. So then the order will be starting off with hearts. Mare, what are you doing?
Mare is going to hold her card and watch for an enemy to come from one of the doors and then shoot it if it arrives.
All
She
right.
has her infernal pistol out.
Sounds great. Then next up is Krusk on diamonds. What are you doing, Krusk?
This worked really well last time. I'm gonna run up into this. Oh, are those barrels?
Those are barrels. I can move these cards though. I'm just putting them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go I can't really do half and half on a thing, so I'm gonna pretend that this spot right here is right up against those barrels.
Yep.
And just kind of hold my card to stabby if they come around.
Okay. Then it is Rough Narek. What are you doing?
He pulls his staff that he was sort of using almost like a walking stick, and now he's got it up in his hands. He says, "Raph, here's something coming. Narek, defend you."
Awesome.
And he's standing at the door.
All right. So then it is the whatever's coming. All right. So first thing, let's see here.
Trask, should we have told them that there's potentially more trolls?
They'll find out.
These things are running, so let me just get
I think they'll find out.
dump that in.
That's
Mind their
probably
puppies.
accurate.
Okay.
Mind their pets.
Yeah. All right, so it's running. Let's give a... Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2.
Excuse me.
Oh, they're about the same speed. Well, it is a traditional way of greeting these things.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what you see going down, and that is an accurate size representation.
Oh.
Okay. All right. And you can hear shouting behind, "Get him! Get him, boys!" For those of you who do speak Jotun. Okay, then it is... now, Maury, can you see anything from there? Let's see.
Not quite.
Not quite, okay. So then, Ambrosius, what are you doing?
Ambrosius finally kind of kicking in, goes, "Wait, what?" And spins around and hearing the sounds and everybody's moving around. So he kind of instinctively whips out his holy symbol and casts protection.
Nice. Now, I've assumed you got full PowerPoints right now.
Yes.
Do you wish to target yourself or any of your allies? What are you thinking?
I think I'm going for the whole package. I'm going big.
Oh, very
Going big.
nice. So
Yeah, the range is smart, so it should be fine.
Yep, you're good.
And yeah, so let's see.
Yeah, I think
I
everybody
hope
is.
you're better at this than the last one who tried to protect us.
Brent's character fritzed out the spell. He got the protection off. He just didn't get the fireball off, unfortunately.
Oops.
So go ahead and give us a spellcasting roll, or click on the. Click on the power.
Yep. Okay. I'm looking at extra. Let's see here. I guess I'll just go for the basic. I'll go for the
Does Brent's protection get ruined somehow?
Because when you are fatigued, if you do critically fumble a spellcasting roll, you get a level of fatigue, and all of your ongoing spells end.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So everybody gets 2 points of armor.
And that cost me 4 PowerPoints.
So I have.
So does that increase our toughness and the number in the brackets, or just add?
It increases the top. To be honest, both.
Okay.
Yeah, both will go up. So, and there, if you click on the cog, it should give you an opportunity to modify for temporary things.
And I think it is vulnerable to armor piercing unless I pay more PowerPoints. So
Exactly.
You guys, I did not. So you guys are vulnerable to AP.
All right. So then, guys, that's the end of our turn. Let's go to our next round. Mare is holding a card. Krusk is holding a card, so you guys will not get cards this round. Let's see here. Raph is on an 8 of diamonds. Ambrosius, 9 of diamonds. And the adversaries, Jack of hearts. I got to start a little stack of... I got 4 players tonight, so I got 4... bennies. Anyone want to spend any bennies to get a new card?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go 5. Oh, here's something I looked up as well too. You can keep spending bennies as often as you want. I double checked that. You can, so like when you're re-rolling things or if you're getting cards, you can spend as many as you want. Just you run out of bennies really quickly that way.
Yeah. No, that's good. I'll just try one.
On an 8, you got it. Okay, so then first up will be the Beasties. So these things, I think I don't even need to run to get at you. But Krusk, you've got that ready to action. So
I do.
let's do a contested. Give us an athletics check, and I'll make their athletics check. You got to beat my 2, so I'm sure that's gonna be hard.
Well, don't jinx it. There
What
we
if
go.
I want to
Easily.
What
So
if I want to beat Krusk?
yeah.
Can I try to beat Krusk?
You can try and beat Krusk. Yeah. Whichever of you gets a higher athletics check, you get to go first.
Oh, it'll probably be him.
Oh shit, Mare.
No confidence, Mare.
All right, Mare, you are up first. What are you thinking?
Well, while that thing's running in, Krusk's getting ready to gack it, and she fires off with the Infernal Pistol.
Okay, go ahead. So go ahead and let's see here. I think. So if you are taking advantage of your rapid fire, you'll fire 2 shots, but you roll 2. Basically, just roll it your attack twice, and we'll just take the 10s or whatever your shooting dice is from the second one. We'll take your wild dice from your first one, your shooting from the second one, and you get to take the best 2 out of 3.
I think she was just wasn't looking to rapid shot. She was just looking to
Sure. Yep.
blast
Go right ahead then. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
He's
Let's see here. So 11. All right, that is enough because it's armor piercing 2, right?
yes.
It's showing it's off the screen there for some reason.
Wait, let me just double check. Armor piercing.
Well, in any event, they only have 1 point of armor anyway. So they are shaken. Do you want to re-roll the damage, or are you happy with that?
It's AP1. I'm happy with that.
AP1. Okay, sounds good.
See,
Krusk.
the reason I wanted to beat Krusk is I was hoping it would be like shaken or distracted or something, so that he can get
Excellent.
attack, zappy zap.
Krusk, go right ahead. What are you doing?
Yeah, I will stabby stab.
Okay.
with
It's
my
parry is an 8, and you have the drop on it, so +4 to hit, +4 to damage.
All right. First up
You'll
is
get to
Troll's
do your
Bane.
sneak attack damage too if you hit.
Yeah. Okay, so +4. Troll's Bane is up. Come on.
Go.
Oh,
That is good enough to hit. It's not a raise, but go ahead and roll damage.
yeah, it's and I get it the modifier for this as well, right?
+4 for damage for this one. Yeah, you had a drop on this one. Second attack will just be normal. 10. All
Pretty
right.
good.
So that is enough.
And then a sneak attack. Oh, that's enough. Never mind.
If you want to roll sneak attack damage as well too, fill your boots, but
I mean,
totally
if it's unnecessary, it's unnecessary.
All right, so yeah, you leap out and stab this thing square in the face, and hits the ground. All right, then it is the second one, which you would not think that something that looks like a cross between a bulldog and a crocodile would be able to leap as high and as fast as this thing does, but it does. Leaps up and comes down at you. Raph, your parry is a 7, so that's pretty freaking good. And my 1 will not get it, so it lands, tries to snarl at you, and you're able to easily keep this thing at a distance with your staff. Then we'll move with these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Get him, okay? There's people down here. There's people down here. They shout back down the hallway. Then it is Ambrosius. What are you doing?
Ambrosius is whipping out his sling
Okay,
and letting loose.
please do.
All right.
Go. Come on.
5.
Yep, that's a hit.
Cool. All right.
Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
8. So it hits this thing's hide, but that is unfortunately not enough. These things are very, very tough-hided.
Okay.
You could, of course, spend a Benny to reroll damage if you like, but
I'm good.
you're good. All right. Then it is Raph. What are you doing, Raph?
Well, use my staff. So, for this character, does the staff count as like a monk weapon or not?
Like to trigger.
Or how does this work? Yeah.
let's see here. Let's see how it's phrased.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look here. For triggering your stunning fist, right?
Right, just because, I don't know, you made the character,
Unarmed.
so I wasn't sure if you knew.
Yeah, unarmed
Okay.
strike. Unarmed strike only.
So, okay, so then you just didn't add an unarmed strike to the weapons. So do I just roll
hold on here.
fighting?
1 sec here. I can
Or
read
how
that
does
in
that
for you.
Sure.
Rough. Let's see. Because actually you have a higher crit bonus as well, too, on it. You do more damage with it on a crit. All right, so let me go into edit mode here. Weapon, staff, shuriken. Right, you're unarmed. All right, and unarmed you do... Let's see here.
I think it's strength plus d4. It said in the under the special ability.
Yeah, so be here. I have it. Attack and damage, fighting d4, and the bonus dice is a d10. Otherwise, I think that is good to go for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, and then if you get a raise on it, you get to impose either vulnerable or distracted on the target.
Yeah, which is why I wanted to use it. So.
Yeah.
He leans on the end of his staff that he seems to be using defensively, and he sort of kicks a big roundhouse kick at the face of this thing.
Ugh. Go ahead and roll roll your attack. Just. That is a hit with a raise. So, do you want to make this thing vulnerable, which would be +2 to hit it, and vulnerable to Krusk's sneak attack then? Or do you want to make it distracted, where it gets -2 to its actions?
Let's say he's knocked it into a vulnerable position.
Sure. Okay, so you hit it right in the side. Go ahead and roll damage. Let's see. Ooh. So you get to add that bonus damage as well. So this thing is shaken. You crumple, spin with your roundhouse and hit this thing in the temple. It collapses part of its brain in. And it's... and is making its best effort to try and make a howl. Krusk, you see a clear opening here now. All right, guys, let's draw some cards. So, now everybody's getting new cards this round. Raph is acting on an 8. Mare on a 5. Krusk on an 8. And Ambrosius on a 9. The trolls and such, a 2. I'm going to spend a Benny to draw a new card because that 2 of spades just ain't cutting the mustard here. Ooh, that Jack of Diamonds sure is. So, anyone else want to spend bennies?
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you will? Okay. 10 of diamonds. There you go. Everyone else is okay with their cards? All right. So
I'm
then,
saving mine for getting killed by these trolls.
yeah. First up is this thing. Let's see if it unshakes. So it shakes its head. Ooh. 10. Yep. It fully unshakes. It is still vulnerable, however. But it is going to try and get on you again, Raph. It has clearly a taste for elf flesh. Oh, but a 5 will not do it. Oh, tries to get at you. You're just easily able to get your leg out of its jaw. And you can see that like fracture into its skull is beginning to push itself out and heal up. Then this one, let's see here. He sees you, and they're going to, I think, throw something at you. So his athletics is not great, though. So let's see here. And if he rolls a 1, he hits his dog. So,
Ooh.
Yep.
A couple of times.
It has happened a couple of times in another fight. That is good enough, though. So, this thing goes flying at you. Its strength. Basically, imagine like it's equivalent of like a throwing cudgel. So, like, imagine a motor, like a car's alternator stuck to some heavy wiring that was thrown at you. This is going to do... Let's see here. Okay, I thought there was a +2. Okay, so I rolled a 9 in total, which I think is because... Oh, Raph, it is better. Okay, so because I got a 9, I have shaken you. So you're not actually hit. I think, like, with your low light vision, you're sort of relying on the sun rod to be able to see what's going on. And out of the darkness, you hear kind of... And you look up just in time and kind of, Matrix style, like, whoa, jive out of the way as this huge chunk of scrap metal goes right past where your head once was. But it has thrown you off balance, so you are shaken. And then he'll move in to try and get past his dog. The other one, I think, is going to have to run. So let's see if he can run past everyone. Nope, that's Jack Dice. Okay, I can move 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, boy. And he's going to have to shove you out of the way here, Raph. He's going to try and push you.
Okay.
Okay, so this will be a contested I think it's contested strength. So you need to beat... Let's see here. Beat my 7, please. Let's make a strength check. Oh! You want to spend a Benny re-roll that?
Otherwise, I'm just pushed out of the way, or what
Otherwise,
happens?
yeah, you'll get shoved back 2 meters.
Oh, and then he gets into the room?
Yep.
I mean, I have a penalty because I'm shaken. Is that how that works?
No. You just that has you don't have a penalty whatsoever. You just didn't roll very, very good, or very well.
No, I'll save my bennies because
Okay.
I know we could be in a lot of trouble here.
All right, so I'm just going to move your cart back. 1, 2. All right, so this thing pushes its way in. Then it is Mare's turn. What are you doing, Mare?
Shit. Mari was going to pick up the sun rod from the ground, put it in her offhand. I think she'll still do that.
Okay.
So I think it was somewhere over here where Brent's character was.
Mhm.
And is that like an action? Is there a -2 to shooting still?
Yep.
Oh well, she's gonna shoot. She'll shoot at the dog.
Let's take a look here. Hold on. I'm gonna see the. I know there's 2 free actions you get to get weapons ready and stuff, but I think it's kind of like.
Picking something off the ground though isn't something that's like ready to.
Yeah, and that's where I think the difference is.
Also, we've been playing a lot of second edition, which
Yeah, for me, easy to
something
wait.
off the ground.
Exactly. It's just like how we interpret attacks in
Ready
that
the
too.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, and then what do you want to do with your other action?
So she's gonna then shoot at the dog.
Okay. Do you wish to rapid fire?
No, because she's running out of ammo. So I took a skill, knowing I might not use it. I don't know why. So
Go ahead.
she was hoping she could. I've been playing it like my advances and have to be from how I played my character, and she's been trying to shoot faster. So
Yeah. Well, you are in exactly the place where you may find more batteries or power packs. So,
Well, I'm hoping. 'Cause, and then so it's a -2.
-2 to shoot. Yeah.
Boom. Oh, that's not good.
You want to spend a Benny re-roll?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go right ahead.
Because I have Elan, which gives me a +2.
Nice. There you go.
4 is just a hit.
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
Take my Benny off for a sec.
Okay.
And then damage.
Come on.
Eat it, doggy.
Ooh.
9 is with your 8 armor piercing. It's enough to shake it again. So you sort of catch it on the hide, and it howls and kind of gets itself back. It has to get its nerve up before it can attack again. But
Does that mean that it's been hit with fire, though?
it has been, yeah, for the purpose of its regeneration. Yeah.
Okay, that was the main reason I was trying to hit it, is
Yep.
so that we could kill it, because it needs to be torched with fire or something in order for it
Or
to.
acid or something. Yeah. All right. Next up is Ambrosius. What are you doing?
Ambrosius sees the hound stumble back and is going to sling a stone.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Come on.
Ooh.
Oh. You want to spend a penny? You're sitting on 5 right now.
I mean, the only thing is, though, is I don't do a lot of damage. It takes a big damage roll for me to get through the armor, so I'm going to hold off.
Okay. Then it is... so 8 spades is up first. Raph, what are you doing? Oh, first Raph, let's roll to unshake.
Okay, what do you roll? Vigor?
Just click on unshake. Spirit, actually. Vigor is for soaking.
Unshake. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
You go easy peasy. So if that thing goes past your head, you look over. There's a little smile that goes on your face as this thing shoves you back. And then what do you do?
I will attempt to attack this thing.
Okay.
With my... it's really tall. I think I'm going to try to knee it in the groin.
Nice. Go ahead. Let's see, you're making it unarmed. Oh, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. It's not a... Oh, let's see, it's a 9. No, not quite. Oh, you know what, though? There are 2 of you engaged with this thing, which means you get a gang-up bonus of +1. That means that you rolled actually a 10, which means you got a raise on this one as well.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So you will be doing 10 points of damage. That's enough to shake this one. So you hit it, and it's quite badly hurt. That takes a little while longer to regenerate. And I'm guessing you're going to render it vulnerable?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. So I'll put Violet for vulnerable. Alrighty. Then it is Krusk's turn. What are you doing, Krusk?
I mean, I was going to just attack the dog, but now I've got so many targets.
You get a gang up bonus. Troll is vulnerable, though.
Yeah, hit the vulnerable troll.
Yeah, no, that makes more sense. And plus it's the one that's actively threatening.
Well, he also has 2 weapons. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is interesting to learn. I am not obliged to hit the same target with both?
Not even remotely.
Well, then. Well, first we will... Troll's Bane is going to go after...
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers from Dungeon Musings mug.
There you go. So a question then. This thing is, you said it's vulnerable?
Yep.
But I'm not sneaky right now, right?
So you don't have the drop, which is +4 to hit, +4 to damage, but it is vulnerable, which is +2 to hit, and you get the gang up bonus of +1.
Okay, so I mean,
+3.
That's
+3 to hit.
That's great. And ooh.
Oh, so that is a hit.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, the wild die will take care of it, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So not a raise, but go ahead and roll damage.
Damage on this one.
Yep.
I don't get the +3 still counts.
No. That's only
that was just a hit.
Yeah.
Right. It's only on a drop where I get both.
Yep.
Right. Oh.
You want to spend a penny to reroll that?
I will most certainly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's minimum.
To do that.
There we go.
Come on.
Oh, and also be sure to click on your sneak attack because he is vulnerable. So.
Well, after this, I'll do.
Yeah. I mean, you could check and see what your sneak attack damage is first.
Good point.
Yeah, because you may do enough. 3 is not enough.
Okay,
so,
well, I will...
So we know your sneak attack damage is 3. Click on reroll damage. 11 is, though. So he is... he has suffered... Oh, wrong button. He has suffered a wound now. So he is... He kind of bends over, and you're able to skewer him right in the ribs. He's not quite down, because these trolls are resilient.
Oh.
So you need 1 more wound to take this thing down.
But the dog is right there.
The dog,
I wanted to be a badass. Okay.
The dogs do appear to go down with 1 wound. They're regular extras.
Well, then, if this has only got 1 more, like I can tell that this thing's on its own or on its last thing. Troll's blood is gonna.
Well, the dog was also burned, though. I'm gonna fuck with Andrew a little bit.
Yeah.
The dog was burned. the dog was shot with the burn, so now you could kill it. It won't regenerate. Same.
And this one could regenerate.
Mm.
You know what? I'm going to be whirling dervishing on this one, so that's fine. I'm going to attack the dog. So the second attack, it'll be like a slice in one, and then the backhand gets the other one.
Sounds
no
good.
bonuses on this attack though, right?
No, because it's not vulnerable any longer.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Didn't need it.
Don't need it. That's a raise. So go ahead and roll damage.
Do I do sneak? I'm not sneaking on this one either.
Not on this one. No.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do get to keep your bonus damage on this one, though, so that's pretty sweet. When you roll damage, you'll see.
Okay.
The second dice.
Yeah, second dice.
Don't need it.
15.
Don't need it.
Yep. Wow.
These swords.
No! The
There's a
troll
reason they have names.
is furious at this. No! So this echoes through here. That is the end of round, 3, I think. Okay, guys, we're in next round here. So, Raph is King of Clubs.
Ooh,
Mare, King of Spades.
my.
Krusk, Ace of Diamonds.
Wow.
Ambrosius.
Oh. It's sad. It was so sad.
Time that Sean's just
So
got
sad.
totally
The Trolls. 7 of Diamonds.
Oh.
Now, to be fair, Sean, you do have a lot of bennies. You could draw another card if you wanted.
That's true.
You could come join the face card club. It's a cool club.
You got to take your bennies off when you use them. I'm just saying, if you actually use a benny someday, you got to take it
Oh
off.
yeah, Krusk. I think you,
Oh.
do you use a Benny,
I
right?
used one. I went from 4 to 3.
Oh, okay,
It's
got
the
it,
only
got
one.
it.
This
Um,
I'm just messing with Sean. That's all.
Yeah. And Ambrosius is totally confused by Mari's heckling, and goes, "No, I'm fine."
Okay. So first up is Krusk. How you doing, Krusk?
I'm finishing what I started.
Good.
I'm going to take both swords. I mean, I shouldn't build this up too narratively yet because this could go bad. But I'm going to try to take both swords and just like decapitate this fucking thing.
It hasn't acted yet, so it's still vulnerable.
Oh, so I'd only
Is that a
plus
called
2.
shot, though? Is that a called shot, or is that just a narrative flourish?
I will totally make this a called shot. I don't care.
Called shot
This
will
could be
actually give
fun.
a bonus to damage. It's sort of at the DM's discretion, or the Iron Marshal's discretion.
If
But-
you're up to it, I
Hell
will
yeah.
make it a called
If
shot.
I'm up to it. Terrific phrasing. I don't want to call you a weakling, but I mean, if your puny mind can wrap your head around it, then some good stuff. All right, so if you hit in the head or vitals, -4 to hit, but +4 to damage.
Ooh, okay, here we go. -4.
So it'll be a net actually of -1.
-1. Yeah.
Oh, right, because of the bonus. Well, this is the best time for me to try this then.
Absolutely.
Oh, cool.
First sword.
So -1
Okay.
with a +4 to hit.
Yep.
+4 damage.
Oh no.
Ooh, so that would come very, very close. You're 1 off from it. You want to spend a Benny and reroll?
Yeah. I'm gonna see what the second sword does,
Okay,
and then see because both of them. I'm committing to this.
Okay.
Cold shot again.
here we go.
And we'll see
Ooh, same result.
exact same roll. I feel like that requires a drink, everybody.
Here we go.
And a benny.
That one, I'll use a Benny because.
Go right ahead.
Okay, come on.
There we go. Come on.
Finish him.
There it is.
I mean,
6.
There, it's barely enough.
Okay,
Just enough.
so that'll be +4 to damage, and you get your sneak attack bonus.
All right.
Oh my.
Good
Holy shit. You want to roll your sneak attack, too, just to see how high it goes?
I mean, I might as well for shits and giggles, right? Because
Well,
And 3.
3. Okay, the 27.
So, if it is indeed his genitals, they are a ruined mess, thanks to
I wasn't talking about that head, Kevin.
the. So, it drops to the ground bleeding, but it is a troll.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
So-
totally.
All right, then next up will be our King of Spades, Mare. What are you doing, Mare?
Mare is going to step up and burn the bleeding troll with the sunrod.
Okay. So you race up. Go ahead, as long as you don't fumble it.
Okay, so...
Just a fighting check if you want.
yeah, I was going to do fighting.
Easy. All right, so actually what I'll do... No, I got to... What I did is I made a spirit check because that other troll in the hallway could see what's happening there. And I was like, he may have decided to like to run away. And then when Mare come up, what I gave you for your raise there is racing up. You sort of look down the hall and skewer this in its severed head so it knows it's not coming back. But you apparently really pissed this thing off. Because it just... I got like a 10 on my spirits check.
Nice.
Raph, what are you doing?
Come at me, bro.
Raph heard what Krusk says, and he'll put his staff down and sort of flip over the troll's body over here to this side of Mare.
Yep.
And hold his action for when this other troll bursts in.
Okay.
His attack.
Okay.
And he'll wink at Krusk and he'll say, technically what Raph started.
Nice. All right. So on this thing's turn, it did see ya. So it's just going to run in, make an athletics check, please.
Yep.
Let's see who can get it off. He's going to try and attack you as well, too. You just got to beat my 3. Ooh. Do I want to spend a Benny? I think I do. Let's see if I can get a better result here. Let's see.
If you spend a Benny, can Jeff spend a Benny to beat your Benny?
Absolutely, yeah. So I got a 6.
Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep battling
Excellent.
Benny.
I see your 6. I'm going to raise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can imagine how much fun this would be playing in person. Just the tactile thing of having that like stack of poker chips in the middle that people are constantly taking and tossing back.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's you're going first. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. It's sort of almost like a sweeping leg kick, and almost trying to trip him up as he comes in.
Yeah. Yep.
Here we go. Oh.
You want to spend a Benny?
Yeah, let's keep going with the
Yep.
bennies.
Here we go.
It's just raining bennies all of a sudden.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on. Not quite
one
good
away.
enough. But you got a huge parry. So let's see. I need a 7 in order to hit you. See what we can do here. Yeah, boom. These metal dice are impossible to see. It's a 7. So it clips you. And this thing is gonna hoit. Where's my D12? There it is.
Yep. Usually hurts.
Yeah. Speaking of, these metal dice, little hard in the hands if you're shaking it with enthusiasm.
Exfoliating, though.
Very true. I'm of the smoothest palms.
Seriously.
All right. I didn't get a raise against it, so it's just whatever I roll here. But I did get exploding dice. That's 18, 24, 26. So here's Jeff serving as a perfect example of how I can't get more than 4 wounds in one hit. So I think what happens, Raph, is you try and sweep him, and it just goes just slightly askew. So he's able to like paste you between you and the wall. So he gets the full force of the effect on you. Now, what you can do is spend a Benny and make a vigor check, try and soak some of those wounds.
I guess I have to.
Come on.
Is there a soak button? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, of course.
Ouch.
Son of a bitch. The dice just turn on me. Look at my last, 3-year-old.
Holy shit.
4-year-old.
That was rough.
Oh, God.
That was rough.
All right, so Raph is just smooshed up against the side. You are incapacitated, and what I need you to do is give us another vigor check, please.
Man.
Okay, so a success on that. That's good. All right, then would you give us a 2d6 roll, please, Jeff? A 10. It makes sense. It's your leg. Your leg gets hit. So until you're healed, you're going to have the slow hindrance, which only the minor version. I think it reduces your pace and your what do you call it? Right. I mean, you got a bigger problem. You're bleeding out right now as well.
Yeah, like, so don't I have 3 wounds?
Yeah, you have 3 wounds right now, and you're incapacitated. So you drop to the ground. Ambrosius, you see this happen. What do you want to do?
Clearly, right in front of him, he with startled, he like, oh, with the power of Bry, and tries to fire some healing over at Ra. Yeah.
Because of your cleric ability, you can do that at range as well too, which is pretty awesome. So any things you want to juice up here?
So he's got he basically goes down, right? I take it.
Yeah, he's incapacitated right now.
So looking at my there's greater healing. I don't think that applies.
Well, what greater healing is useful for is things that are more than an hour old.
Yep, so we're okay there.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen. Crippling injuries, he doesn't have a permanent crippling injury, and you don't need to neutralize poison, so really it's just a matter of...
We're good. Yeah.
So success will remove 1 wound, and a raise removes 2.
Cool.
And you can do it additional times to remove additional wounds within the hour as long as you have power points.
Okay.
Ooh. You want to spend a penny to re-roll that?
Let's try it. Yep.
Okay. Fish for that raise.
Yep.
Come on. Go. And... Oh! Well, it's still... Same. So, Raph, you're hit and you slam to the ground, and your consciousness, I think, phases out for a moment, just in a moment of blinding pain, and probably the wind knocked out of you from where this giant club smooshed you. But then suddenly, you are flushed with healing power. And you are only down to 2 wounds. You're no longer bleeding out. You're no longer incapacitated.
Nice.
Yes.
Good to go.
You are still slow until this is healed. But you're at least up again now. All right. So, guys, that's the end of that round. Let's go. We got to be getting one of those jokers soon here. Raph? Ooh, 7. Malray? King? Krusk? 6. Ambrosius? 5. Trolls? 4. Oof, I'm really down on bennies right now. You think it'll be interesting if I do spend 1, so let's do that. Here we go. 7. All right. So 7 of clubs means Raph will go before I do. Anyone want to spend bennies on cards? No? Malray, you're up first then. What are you doing?
From kings, from queens, from queens, from kings. Raising hell like a class when the lunch bell rings.
Nice.
Malray starts yapping because she's got a singing hindrance.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Suddenly overcome by Run DMC, and she takes a shot at the troll.
Yeah. Go ahead. That's a solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Come on. Whoa, Zorch. That is, with the AP, that is a hit and a raise. So it is shaken and wounded. Fire breaks out across this thing's chest as this beam runs across. Mara, you can move if you want as well.
And then she yells, "Finish him." And she moves here to look down the hallway.
Nice. Raph, you're up next. What are you doing?
Can I heal myself?
Yes. You'll have a wound penalty to your spell casting, but you can absolutely cast healing on yourself.
I think that is what you would do.
Sure. What was that?
Does it automatically add the penalty if I have the wounds on the sheet?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
What was that aphorism we were looking at earlier?
Damn it.
Okay.
Brutal.
Now, the thing is, it only costs you 1 power point for a failed spell.
So that's one of my little 10 blue things?
Yes, yep. And then I'll track to the power points on your sheet. The aphorism, not this year, not yet. All right, then it is the trolls. Now, Raph, you could move as well, too. It costs you 2 movement to stand. It would get an attack of opportunity against you if you move, though.
Right.
But not being prone is still,
Right.
If he stands, it gets a attack of opportunity as well.
I can't remember if standing.
Or is it
for
just
prone.
as he moves away?
Yeah, I think it's only when you move away.
Well, then I might as well stand up, I guess.
Yeah.
It would seem like it. It would seem.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Probably more defensible if you can dodge around than if you're on the ground.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it says about being, because I think there is one on prone.
These things hit hard. I got smoked by one in the last session, and
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're doing fine, and then it lands a blow. And
Yeah. All right. So for this thing's turn, I'm going to multi-attack, actually. I'm going to stride forward. I'm going to try and hit 2 of you guys. So, Raph, I'm going to try and get you. Let's see here. I'll roll in chat, because Jeff was rolling damage yesterday, and that was pretty funny. Or not yesterday, but last time. So here we go.
Wednesday?
I miss you, Raph. And then this is a -2. So and then Krusk, miss you as well too. Bam, bam. Actually, and I'm cheating. I need to unshake first. I do not unshake, and I did not. You can ignore that. He is still shaken, and he has a wound penalty that I wasn't applying to that. So ignore me. So it's still trying to stitch its body back. Oh, it can't regenerate. It can unshake, but it can't regenerate this round because of your fire. Krusk, what are you doing?
Wait, so this one can't regenerate, or this one can't?
The other one is actually, I'll get rid of the token. It's dead.
Okay. All right, so this one has been fired.
Yep.
So I'm going to
you're fired.
shink.
Okay, go right ahead.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Wow.
We're just getting racked by the dice.
All right, second sword. We'll try that and then decide.
There we go.
Oh my god.
You want to spend a penny and reroll?
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll. It's vulnerable and it's fired. This is a
Okay.
great opportunity. So come on, dice. And there's no bonuses, right? I'm not adding anything
No.
to this roll.
No, not yet.
I don't think so.
Aren't they? Oh, he's not multi-group gang up bonus or whatever?
Gang up. Oh, yeah, he'd have gang up bonus against him, so you'd have +1 to hit.
Oh. Okay.
So you only
Wouldn't have
need
made a difference on
No,
either of
wouldn't
those
have made
rolls,
it-
but
not
yeah.
yet, no.
we will try for this one and add it this time.
There you go.
Hit with a
There you
raise.
go.
Go ahead and roll damage. We get to add your bonus damage in as well. Come on.
I get my sneak attack, right?
Yeah, you can sneak attack. No, because he's not vulnerable.
No, he's not. No. You just get
But
your both
wait.
damage die.
Both damage die for the
For the raise.
for raise.
Like the
right,
bonus,
okay.
you'll get to add the bonus in. Yeah.
Right. There we go. Oh,
what you
7.
needed.
All right.
You want to spend a penny and
Yeah.
reroll that? It's pretty.
I only have the one. Yeah, you know what? They come around often enough.
That's
Okay.
not enough to kill it, is it?
Nope.
So we'll it'll be fine. So boom. There we go.
you go.
Nice.
And again,
12.
another decapitation. And it hits down.
I have to let keep these swords' reputation going, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, something I'll mention again, guys, that the one of the ways that I like, they model masterwork weapons in this. Masterwork weapons, which are 300 silver discs to fabricate, give you an armor piercing of 1.
So
Okay.
that would counter one of their toughness.
Not toughness. It's only when it's armored, but there's a lot of stuff that has armor. And like, if you're facing humanoid foes, they're going to have between 2 and 4 points of armor, depending on how much shit they got on them. Okay, so that is, guys, with that thing dropping, you're otherwise hearing silence in this ruin. what do you guys wish to do next? First off, everybody gets a Benny.
Can I attempt to heal myself again?
Yes, you can. Give yourself your Benny first. Yeah, there. For a re-rolling.
I have a healing ability I can use if you don't want to use your magic or whatever.
I do as well. Whatever is best.
Do orcs or half orcs in this game have like a
There we go.
Wow.
like a
Nice.
second wave or something? I'm gonna see what. Sorry, I'm clicking on something. I shouldn't have.
So you,
okay.
yeah. What does it look like, Jeff? We haven't heard what your power's like when it heals.
That's an interesting question. I think it's when at least when he uses it on himself, it's almost like he, especially in this case where like the bone almost looked broken or something. He just moves it in a certain way, and it's almost like he's moved it in the exact rhythm to like have the bone sort of slide back into place.
So this is, to help you contextualize it, this is coming from your clerical powers. You're not advanced.
No, I
enough
realize,
to-
but
yeah.
it's like fate though still. Right?
Oh, I
It's
see what
like-
you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that he's like fated how to move his leg to sort of put the bone back in place.
Love it.
Like
Yep.
there's still magic underneath, but like the way it
Yep.
looks to the viewer, and I mean that's not the way it would manifest on other people, but
Yeah.
at least for himself, it's like,
Yeah, not this year, not yet.
yeah. No, it just looks broken, he says,
Yeah.
as he sort of like swings his leg around in a circle and the bone sort of
Resets.
Yeah,
Incredible.
Doesn't look right.
Yeah. So then, guys, with those ones down, Ambrosius, as a refresher, Ambrosius and Raph, like you just dropped down here and found these guys with these piles of dead trolls.
Yeah.
and now there's a pile more.
How many of them are there down here?
I look at Mare and I said, "What did our friends say? There were about a dozen of them."
Yes. I believe that is accurate.
Hopefully
so far
not all at
we've-
once.
I believe
Well,
we
we've
killed
already dealt with. We had dealt
Five?
with 6 above before we even came down, or
5 upstairs.
5 upstairs. We dealt with 3 more when we came down before you guys showed up.
This should be 10 so far if you're trying to count, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
Mare
Wait a minute.
says
And then
there
it takes him
are
a
10
second,
dead
and then he
trolls.
looks at Mare like, wait a minute.
I'm an android. Numbers come easily. It's okay.
Mhm.
I understand.
So,
Krusk just sulks.
with that down, what do you guys wish to do? And with Raph seemingly restored, what would you guys like to do next?
We should search these trolls. Maybe there's some indication as to why they're here.
Indeed, they may have a lair full of tech.
All right, so let's do this, guys.
We interrupted them doing something down the other hallway over this way.
Shall we investigate?
I think we should search them and then investigate. That is a brilliant plan.
Here it is.
Raph turns to Krusk. Raph has never seen you with these fancy blades before, Krusk. They're impressive.
But I rather like them. They've been doing me well so far.
He's been slaying trolls left and right with those.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be doing me well against these trolls in particular.
Well done.
All right.
I'll just clean them on my sleeve.
So,
Could
can't
use a
see
bonus on
Mare's
both.
token or name. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Okay.
Are you saying we're going this way?
There you go. How about now?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All
that
right,
sounds
so
fine to me.
first,
Did we find anything on? Did we find anything on the trolls?
why don't you guys give us a each give us a survival check, please.
Survival.
So then just unskilled, I guess.
Yes, yeah, if you don't have
None of us have survival.
the...
Oh no.
Mari, lead the way.
Krusk, would you kindly give us a
Oh no.
give us a vigor check, please?
Oh no.
Or rather, athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Krusk is poisoned by.
Good.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
what?
say,
What you find is as you're looking through these things, you find one of their pockets, and you're like, "What the hell is in here?" And you hear something with a low growl, and then you get your hand out in time to see there's effectively a trollhound pup. Yeah, and they grow into their heads before the rest of their bodies. So you nearly lose a finger or two.
Tell me this thing looks like a squig from a other property that we won't mention,
Sure, yeah.
lest we be sued. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Now you have, as you pointed out, you have no survival, so you'll have no training with these things. Mare may, though.
What is that? Troll pup?
A trollhound pup, yeah. And then what you find, Mare, is give us a D6 roll, please. All right, so between these things, it looks like they've been busy. You're able to pull out about 400 silver discs worth of scrap. Pretty sweet pieces that you think that Sanville Tret will likely value highly. And we've got, let's see here.
And just to remind, are we keeping track of the scrap, or are we just putting the coin on our sheets?
You can sell it for the full value of it, but the scrap is probably about £1 per 10.
Okay, so we need to keep track of the scrap, but if we find coin, we're just splitting that up.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So, and Sanville, I think we met him in the first session of these, but this is, I finally got actually a handout for him now. That's old Sanville Tret.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so.
That was how much?
now to be 400.
400?
Now to be clear, Krusk, are you attempting to keep this trollhound?
Why would I? This thing tried to launch its. That's Andrew being very excited about what it looks like.
Oh,
less
okay.
Krusk.
So I was gonna say, Raph comes over. He's like, "You can't keep that thing," and he goes to kill it.
Wait,
I don't stop you. It tried to bite me.
it's just a creature.
Is it?
All of these were just creatures, Mare.
No, trolls are not creatures. Trolls are like you and I. They have brains. They can do what they're doing. This is like
But
a
we've
dog.
also killed the troll dogs.
His
That's because they were attacking him. That was its defense. This is a
Right.
creature that can be. This is a creature. I know this creature can be trained, right, Kev?
Give us an occult roll, please.
We'll go with an unskilled then.
I have a cult. Is there a possibility that?
Yeah, you might know. Go ahead. Give us a roll.
I don't know.
so do I.
Oh, and all these occult
Oof.
we have in the group.
Rough.
Yeah. So, Raph, you can make a roll for occult if you like as well. So, Raph, yeah, I mean, like, these things are associated with trolls only because, like, they're very tough to handle and they're very hungry, you know, but they're not wrong. Like, or Mare's not wrong. They are animals. They're very, very tough to control. Like, imagine a beast that you have absolutely no way of permanently injuring, and in this society, all you do is you teach everything through pain, right? Knowing that things will get better. You can crush someone's head; they'll get better. Same thing with these dogs, but yeah, and like mechanically, there is an edge called Beast. I think it's called Beast Friend, and basically it's a ranger pet. So, like, if Dave did decide to, I'm not saying you have to do this, this is just something we found in a bag somewhere, but if he was inclined to have a troll hound as a pet, there's rules for doing that.
Are you a ranger?
He's a ranger, yeah.
Oh.
You
Well,
just look like a gunslinger.
All Raph will say is you can't keep this thing in society. I'm not killing it for pleasure. This is mercy.
But who says it needs to like live at a tavern or something? I live with a horse ranch. I could not bring it into town even.
If
It will eat your horses, fool.
I could feed it other things. Like rats. There's a lot of rats in Preston Tavern.
If you take it, just keep it out of my sight.
I've seen one or two. Not really your tavern either, Preston, so it's not your fault.
So what do we think? Mare? Again, I don't want to force you into a pet if you don't want.
If she's taking it, then he'll leave it. But otherwise, I mean, he sees it more as like we just probably killed its mother and father. And
Mare, give us a survival check.
Let me think on this. Maybe we can just tie it up, and if I can find a way to like leash it or something.
Yeah, you can get it to behave around you right now. It's not going to be hostile to you.
I don't want it to like run. I'm going to like leash it up in the corner and
let's look at those cute faces. Hey, look at that. So adorable.
Doesn't get cuter than that.
Put it right next to the children by the fireplace.
I will dig through the troll's pocket to find some trollhound treats and leave it a few treats or some meat or something, and then we'll continue.
Sure. Honestly, left unattended, it'll start gnawing on the foot of one of the fallen trolls.
There you go.
I will leave it a full troll to gnaw on.
The fate of this creature is up to you, Mare. Its destiny is your decision.
Ambrosius is keeping an eye out for trouble.
Yeah.
Maybe my new destiny is to be a gunslinger with a trollhound.
Exactly. All right. That's some terrific roleplay I'll give you guys. Raph and Mare. Actually, all you guys will get a Benny for that. So, what do you guys wish to do now? So, Raph, you can picture you got your sun rod burning still.
Yeah, he's going to go this way. This way, you said, right?
They were doing something in that hallway when we came down here. We interrupted them.
Okay.
There was nothing else on the trolls, just the coin, or just the salvage?
Just the salvage, yeah. And that was spread amongst the various bodies.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So,
pretty quiet down here, Kevin?
It sounds like there's something going on down here. There's banging from somewhere else, but it's sort of echoing through all these metallic hallways. It sounds like it's elsewhere in this complex, like not imagine like in a large empty factory, someone banging on one side, metal on metal, while you're on the other side.
Well, we're still not alone.
So, Kevin, just for my clarification, is this like an ancient? Are we in like one of the old world structures, or is this like
This is something. Do you mean from like the Numerian, the
yeah?
Ships? Yes, definitely, absolutely.
Okay.
This is sky metal floors, sky metal walls. There were sky metal doors that you guys found in there. The ceilings are about 20 feet up. And there's just a ton of dirt and whatnot that has accumulated in here. Although the further you get in, the less there seems to be. Almost as if this was a recently uncovered find.
Oh.
I'm going to put my pistol away and load up that musket and have that out.
Okay.
So yeah, she had abandoned her bow and her shield last time because we found this musket and it's too heavy for her to carry a shield and a bow.
Yeah.
Maybe Raph and his friends are destined to find something valuable down here.
Everybody's extra armor depletes at this point.
And we need to get to the White Stallion at some point because that was the whole purpose of leaving town. What were you doing?
And Sean, that was we had +2 to the armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depletes.
Yeah. Okay. So you can go ahead and move yourself. I'll tell you when things need to change. All right, so what you're coming into now, Raph, the ceiling's a little bit higher in here. Probably by about 5 feet, but there is a lot of strange machinery in the side, or strange structures at least. The hallway goes up to the north. The sound is definitely coming from the north, that banging. And then this right here, it has a lid on it, and it looks like the trolls were using some kind of sky metal pry to try and get this thing open.
But they were unable.
They were unable,
Blood.
yeah.
Yeah. And they're quite a bit stronger than us.
But they're also technologically deficient. I bet you they couldn't repair anything if they wanted to.
Can we peek in at all? It's totally closed still.
It's not even opened enough for you to take a quick look inside. But if you took a moment to try and look at this thing, Ambrosius, maybe you might be able to figure some other way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the lock's broken. What if we repaired it? Do we have any sort of like skill that would help to?
Yeah, well, Ambrosius, remember that to make use of sky tech or any kind of Numerian technology,
Occult?
it is the worst of academics and repair.
Indeed. Let's take a look.
Okay. So Ambrosius, make your way over there.
Mm-hmm.
So right here, this thing right here.
Yeah, the big central box.
Mm-hmm.
It's always suspicious when the GM tells you where to stand. Just stand right over here.
And let's roll for a trap.
Right.
Okay, so hold on, Mare, do you have both academics? Oh, you got both, right? Academics and repair?
Yeah.
So guys, you can't both roll. Remember that if someone is going to support someone, then you just need to declare that, and they need to make that roll beforehand. Is that what you intended, Dave?
Yeah, I was just going to help, but
It's a support.
can I
Okay.
reroll?
Yes, you can.
Can I
Spin a Benny.
reroll?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. And that gives me the alarm bonus because it's a trait.
Nice.
Nice.
There's a support.
Yep. So you get a +1 to your roll there, Ambrosius. So Mare and Ambrosius get next to each other and start looking at this and are kind of talking to each other and pointing at stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a way to open it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So +1, you said?
+1. Yep. Mary, just put the 1, not the plus.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
There
good
we go.
enough. All right.
Yeah.
So it does appear that there is a, if you had some way of adding power to this thing, then there's a panel that should just be a matter of like hitting a button and it'll get it out. And I think with a roll that, like you've succeeded, there is one of the things with Numerian tech is there's a lot of like there's a common all the things that you find in these ruins. It has sort of a standardized power source. So if you were able to jury rig something, you do. How many shots do you have left in your pistol there, Malray?
Not much. 3.
So
I could use my pistol's power source, perhaps. Maybe we could use that to power this panel and open this up.
yeah, it would involve a little bit of jury rigging, so you would need to make one more roll on that. The alternative is to so just try and pry it open. Yeah, although as you pointed out, like the trolls are a fair bit stronger than you guys. So
She's like, the gun has served well, but it's almost dead. Maybe this is its destiny.
Oh, that sounds delightful. Let's see what we can do.
She looks over at Raph, nods.
all right. So then let's. You can once again assist with this, Mare, or support with this, Mare.
Okay, I'll do a repair again.
Yep. Look at that.
Nice.
+1 to your roll then. So Ambrosius, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
So
Obviously, the assisting helped both times.
yeah. So in spite of how like gritty and whatnot this stuff looks, like once you get it open, it's still it's as if it was fabricated yesterday. You're able to pull the stuff out, and to your eyes, Raph, you've got no points in repair or academics. Is that right?
Raph?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any of that.
Yeah. So you have no. You're looking at this, and it might as well be magic.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but with deft, the assistance of and insight of Mare and the deft work of Ambrosius's hands, you'll be able to work this. Let's see here. Dave, would you kindly give us a D6 roll? Yeah. Get you
Nice.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so it drains the battery, and that doesn't seem to be sufficient.
Oh no. I think we had the right idea, but maybe there was not enough power in my pistol.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the power pack for your pistol has been drained altogether.
0 shot.
But it does seem like that was working. There's it has taken the energy in. It wasn't far off from what was needed.
Okay,
Sorry, Maury. Excellent attempt.
that's okay. We just need to find another power source.
Yes, indeed.
I'm just so that I've stated it, by the way, I'm like actively listening. That's what, like, I'm staying over there, so I'm actively listening to the north. You said the noises were coming from up there. I'm just paying attention in case anything decides to come down this way.
You were assuming the bouncer roll.
There you go.
Giving them all an ocular pat down.
It's important to practice, you know.
Krust assumes his Patrick Swayze position against the wall and kind of leisurely looking around, waiting for
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah. Should we give it one try of just trying to push it off? Maybe they did damage to it, and we can just give it that final push.
We could. Raph might be more suited to help. He looks kind of strong, and so is Krust. Mari's like, I'm not very strong.
I'm only average strong.
I'm a 6.
Yeah.
What's everybody else look like?
6 is average, basically.
Yeah, she's-
I think I'm strong. This is athletics or no strength.
Strength, yeah.
Just straight strength. I'm also 6, so we're all kind of average.
So this is something where it is not a long-term task. So a boost trait thing could be used for this kind of test. But
That mean?
yeah,
What do you mean a boost trait? What does that mean?
Spell.
Ambrosius has a thing that can raise your stats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't usable for the journey portion of the thing because just they take too long. But in a short-term thing like this, where you're just trying to apply force to get it open, that's within 5 rounds. So, but I mean, like that's if you guys are all at 6, then that means at best you guys could get to a D10. What are you thinking,
Sure.
guys?
the trolls are also probably quite strong. I don't know.
It can't hurt to try. Raph will try.
Yeah, maybe they loosened it.
Yeah, maybe they loosened it.
That's what Ambrosius said.
Okay. Anyone else getting in on it?
Ambrosius is definitely interested. He'll put his shoulder to it.
So, who wants to make the primary roll? Everyone else will support it.
Raph, you want to go ahead? Well, I will.
Sure.
Okay, so you'll be the primary then. Did you want to try and raise his strength up?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it's possible that Bry will assist. Let's see. And and he puts his. Do my hands seem metal a little bit? I can't remember.
The androids are closer to like they are an alien or aliens. But I mean, they can look however you want, really.
Yeah. Maybe there's maybe you can see the like circuitry in between or something.
Sure.
But places his hands on Roth's shoulders and starts kind of ritualistically looking to the sky.
Okay.
Raph will stare right into your green eyes.
Mm.
There we go. And
Ooh.
Holy crap, that's terrible.
And for some bunnies.
I will spend a penny.
spend a penny. Okay, reroll.
Yeah.
There you go.
The speed of the roll on these is hilarious.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right. So your strength is raised by 1. Jeff, you can go in and adjust it by kicking the cog. Go in the edit mode, hit the cog next to the stat, and there's a way of going step up, step down.
Adding the +1
Yep.
next on the far right hand side of the boat.
Yeah, that way you get... it'll also be a different color, so you'll know that it's been modified by magic or something. All right, so then whoever is assisting with this, you're going to need to be next to there, and then you're going to make a strength check first. So Ambrosius.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ambrosius is eager.
Raph,
He's,
you're getting +1 to your strength roll, so go right ahead.
Here we go. Oh, let me do this. Here we go.
Nice.
Nice.
It's loosening. You're prying it. Oh, it's open just a scooch now.
And Ambrosius tries to stick his eye right on that scooch, trying to.
It's almost like as soon as you guys, as soon as he hears you letting go of the effort, Raph, Ambrosius drops down to your feet and is looking in at the area where what's in there.
He's kind of scooting your foot away, like get it. Yeah.
Raph will actually try to use his sort of athletics to walk his feet up onto the side of this thing and give it another extra reef.
Sure, yeah. Give us one more. You know, what I'll do is give us an athletics check, and it's gonna be as if you were supporting yourself.
Here we go.
There you go. And that's enough for it to snaps and it breaks open. It kind of pops up and then slams back down again. So, and this echoes through the entire complex. Kruska and Amara, you both sort of snap your heads over in that direction.
You might as well have just dropped a bucket down a well.
Ambrosius giggles. Like,
that's great. All right, so you guys all get a Benny, and then we'll take our mid-session break. And this is going to be your mid-session break, Benny. And then we'll come back and see what you find inside. So,
cool.
Back momentarily, folks. We'll check in with chat as well, too.
Screwed that up. There we go. Chat's been quiet.
Very.
Damn, I'm always so tired on Fridays.
I hear you. Fridays are the toughest day.
Yeah.
Like by 4 o'clock, my brain is melted at work, and I'm like literally sitting at my computer going, "What the hell am I doing?"
I know. Gassed. Ready for the weekend.
And then these sessions, I find on Fridays, I crack a lot of jokes because it's hard to stay in character
Yeah,
because I'm exhausted.
totally. Whatever. We're just here to have fun anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Saturday mornings are tough. I struggle to get up for those 8 a.m. sessions after this.
Well, that's the whole reason I don't play those ones. I can't do it. I can't commit to being up early on a Saturday. It's the only guaranteed sleep-in day I got.
Mm.
Well, I guess
can-
Sunday too, but
I can't sleep in most days. I'm usually up by 6:30, 7.
you got old man disease.
But I can't fall asleep very quickly after we play. So it's like if I stay up till 11 playing games, I'm not falling asleep till 12 or 12:30, and then I'm up early, but I'm like exhausted because I didn't sleep much.
Right. Well, at least it's the one thing that I haven't lost, cross my fingers too bad, is I can still sleep for 9 hours or 10 hours if I'm really tired.
If you need it, that's good.
Yeah.
No, my body's on a schedule right now. I'm normally asleep by about 11 and then up at 6:30 or 7.
Oh, and it's just like with getting old, right? It's harder to get lots of sleep.
All right. Okay, Brian, what's going on? Steve, happy Friday to you. And Appalachian, welcome to the weekend. Oh, Anna says hi to everyone, too. Hello, sweetie. Hi, Anna. Hi, Smiley. Hi, Smiley. All right. So, what is in this thing? Why don't we do this, guys, while we're waiting for Andrew to get back? Everyone can make either a survival or the better of repair, or the worse of repair or academics.
So all of them, the worst is unskilled.
All right.
Raph sees many good things in here, friends.
Okay. All right, so Raph is not seeing a lot. How about you, Ambrosius? Fail? All right. So,
I actually think Raph would probably be holding the lid open for people to look in.
yeah, and you're maybe just taking a peek in there. All right, so
Yeah, I think
Raph.
I'm gonna roll a
Spend a Benny?
Spend a Benny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see here.
Yeah, since you're one of our good people for doing this.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty eager. Gotta give him a shot at it. Oh well. Worthy try. Worthy effort.
Oh,
Mari,
all right.
Mari got a 9.
Oh.
Already got a 9. Yeah. So, for those who failed, Raph and Ambrosius, would you kindly give us a roll of 2d10, please? And these do not explode.
2d10?
Yes, please. All right. Okay, Raph. So, you find there is 11 silver discs worth of scrap in there. Ambrosius, 16 silver discs worth of scrap. You kind of grab a couple of things like, oh, okay, well, maybe this, and this might be worth something. Krusk, would you kind of give us a survival or the worst of academics and repair? So is either
So unskilled, regardless.
Yep. Unskilled for everybody. Hey, success though. All right, so then, Krusk, would you give us a 1d10 roll, please?
Can do.
So Krusk actually manages to find 400 silver discs worth of useful scrap in here.
Ooh.
So Ambrosius and Raph were not quite as successful. Now, Mare, you have a choice. Were you looking for value, or are you looking for utility?
Utility?
Then what you find in there are 2 power packs. No, hold on. We gotta see.
Convenient.
We gotta see the condition these things are in first.
Yeah, there's got to be a catch.
There is a catch here. Now, where is my book?
So we've got like a lot of salvage already just from this session, guys. We're at 827 salvage already.
So that's like 80 pounds of salvage then too.
Yeah.
It's good that you guys have horses.
You brought pack mules, right?
Yeah.
We have horses outside.
All right, Mare, give me 2 D6 rolls, please. All right, so one of them looks like it's glitched. So it's not in great condition. You're going to need to... it's at -1. Just going to need a little bit of, like... it'll be 1d6 times 5 minutes to make a repair roll for this. And try and get it working. The other one is pretty severely damaged. It's going to require a couple of days of work. And maybe even some of that salvage to get it working again. But one of them is looking like it again is 1d6 times 5 minutes.
So glitched, and what was the other one?
The other one is severe failure. No, it's subtract 5 when trying to use this thing.
Okay, so I'll just put them glitched -1 and severe failure -1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think.
Can you pop up the party loot first, Kev, just so everyone can see the party loot?
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go.
Because I think Jeff needs to see what we're
Here,
using.
loot for the White Stallion.
There you go, Jeff. There's our loot for the White Stallion.
Nice. I think that we've used this one before.
I think it's the only one we use now.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Yeah.
All right, so...
oh, you know what, Dave? You're putting yours in the party loot instead of the loot. This is the White Stallion session, so this will be in the other one.
Oh, loot for the White Stallion. Sorry.
Yep, that's okay.
We'll delete that stuff from session 5.
Okay. Good girl. All right, so yeah, one of them is a severe failure on the thing, and then let's. How many shots does your pistol normally have?
It had a capacity of 20, and it
Okay.
only had 16 out of 20 when I got it.
So give us 2d20 rolls. Let's see how much power will this give you. And we'll do the first one will be the glitched one. Second one will be the severely damaged one. Hi. Okay. Let's see here. So 14 shots in the glitched one. 9 shots in the severely damaged one.
Okay.
It's pretty good though.
9 shots in severe failure.
Okay. So
then
do
I'll
you
make
wish to take the time to try and charge a sucker? Or
so it's 2d something minutes?
1d6 times 5 minutes.
Ooh.
So it could be up to 30 minutes. Do we want to take the time? I'm not going to assume we do.
I mean,
It took me up to 30 minutes to try and repair this power pack for my pistol.
I could use a rest, but it would take an hour. I don't know if we want to wait that long.
Well, I think he would expect you to be doing the work on this thing as well, too, Ambrosius. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Then
I gotta do work?
what?
Leave me alone.
If you
I'm
need that
not
weapon,
listening.
Mare, it make
Yes.
sense to wait and try and repair it.
It does considerable damage, and it burns the trolls, which counters their regeneration.
The fire seems important.
Yeah.
Yes?
I'm not
We
sure
may
how
very
long-
well find something else in here that can help us with this. So I would definitely prioritize the thing that can help us kill the trolls.
Okay. Do you guys want to take watch then? And I don't know, is there another exit from this room? We should make sure we understand where we're at.
Raph will fully explore the room while you work on that.
Okay.
Krusk will also we'll go with
Okay.
Raph.
Yeah.
So I will sit here, and Ambrosius, do you want to help? Do you want to assist?
Of course.
Okay. So then, Ambrosius, give us a either academics or repair, whichever one's lower.
Okay.
Raph will literally step on every square on the map.
Yeah. Look at that. So
Nice.
+2 from him, which will offset the -1 from the glitch. So it'll be you're getting a +1 to your roll, Malray.
I think when you asked whether Ambrosius would help, I think he ignored you and just started working on it.
That's
Right. Time to do a little repair.
Here we go. Look
Oh.
at that. Look at that.
Floating dice.
You know, I'm going to let you do, Dave. Give us another D20 roll. If it's higher than the last, then we'll take that one. 19 shots.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Now, however, during this time, guys, I do need to draw a card and see if there is an encounter.
Mm-hmm.
If I get a face card, that means there's a wandering monster encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So let's see here, guys.
shit.
All right. So, why don't you give us a D30 roll?
I'm like going to the dice roller. I'm like, I don't see one of those in here.
Are you doing it?
1d30.
I'll try it.
Oh, look at that. It only took us 5 minutes.
It's only 5 minutes into it, so unfortunately it's not actually repaired.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, our rolls agreed.
Krusk,
Practically.
would you would you give us a notice check, please?
Notice check. Absolutely. I noticed nothing.
Well, hold on.
Fours?
This is a
Fours?
contested one.
Oh.
Okay. So, Krusk, they're working away, and they're starting to get their stuff out. They're starting to work away. And then you can hear, because, I mean, you're paying careful attention here, right?
Yes, I was specifically watching for noises.
Yeah.
Not that it was doing me much good here.
Oh, it's
Maybe if you were listening for noises and watching for movement.
Okay.
I can
You
multitask.
can hear Krusk. So the this place feels like still as a mausoleum. Whatever whatever treasures and whatnot that people are finding down here, it is not wrong to recognize that there is stuff that would have piloted this equipment that died long before the pharaohs ever walked Osiris, or what is it called, Osirian, the sands of Geb, before the Rune Lords ruled over northwestern Golarion. These things became the tombs for some of these creatures. And every time you move around, even though Raph is quite light-footed, it's a metal plating on the ground too. So every shift in weight, you hear clank, clank, and whatnot.
Well, and I have a little flavor for that. As Raph nears you, you hear him sort of whispering to himself, "One android, interesting. 2 androids, must be fate. 2 androids, gotta be fate."
Nice. And Krusk, on top of you sort of distracted for a moment by Raph's muttering, but then you hear the sound, pat, pat, of heavy, like slapping footsteps to the north. And the way that they sort of stutter and then stop makes you think that someone may have been like running for cover somewhere. And you can hear a low voice, "Can you hear anyone? Can you see anyone?" So when you hear that voice,
Is it in Jotun?
it is in Jotun, yeah. And it's right from up here. you heard this before they could have a chance to try and see. Would you do anything?
Casually, if I can, just kind of switch to right behind. Oh, it's like, do these walls actually jut out like this in the picture?
Yep.
Okay, so like just hugging the edge of the door.
So it just so happens as well that from where you're standing, you are just on the edge of where the light is. Let me do this, actually. I should have thought of this before.
So I was better where I was?
No. But what I mean is that... Here.
Mari would have the sun rod laying beside her.
Okay, you see? Let me... can I make that... There you are, guys. Let me try and make it a little less obtrusive. Here we go. How about that? So you see where that circle is around Raph?
Mm-hmm.
Raph is carrying a sun rod. That is the extent of the light that Raph is giving off.
It's quite substantial.
Oh, it's actually, hold on. It's a little dusk. Hold on, that's a little too... Let me do this here.
The sun rod. What's the range on a sun?
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm. Still pretty good.
So what I mean by showing you that is, Krusk, you look down, and the light from his sun rod is just right now, just poking off, so it would be visible down that hallway. Let's do this, guys. Let's just draw some cards, and we're going to narrate through what we're doing here. And this is not a sign of combat. Like, it just is a way of structuring actions, and we interpret clubs as being a potential complication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll go here. Raph. Hey, big old 2. Makes sense if he's pontificating. Mare is obviously distracted by her pistol. Ambrosius still a little leery.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is.
Everybody gets a Benny.
Nice.
Krusk, you will get a +2 to your actions this round.
Nice.
Okay, and they're acting on a 10. So this narratively sort of makes sense here. Krusk is the one who's sort of making, like, driving the action here for this next, for these things showing up. And then they will be, and then Ambrosius will have a chance to act, and then Krusk will be going. So, Krusk, what do you do? First off, everyone gave themselves an extra Benny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have... I have my dagger is the only thrown or the only ranged weapon I have. And I don't have as much confidence in that as I do my good old trusty. Like, I want to be up close anyway.
You could hold him.
Right now, you have no... Like, once that sun rod goes out, you will have no weapon that works against trolls. It's still 25 minutes off from them getting this pistol working.
Right. Crap. Have I, and has everybody else kind of like noticed as well by now?
Nope.
Or
You're the
so
first
it's on
one.
me to, okay.
Yep.
So I think the first thing I'm going to do is kind of whisper like, "Oi!" and just kind of like motion to whoever sees me first, like,
Okay.
like STFU.
Yeah.
And just I'll indicate like I hear down the hall with just visual cues.
Okay, and then anything else you wish to do?
If I were to peek carefully around the corner with just one eye, would I see anything?
Give us a stealth check. If you're trying to remain, if what you're trying to do is do that and remain remain unseen, just give us a stealth check. Let's see what they need to get for their...
For sure.
their
And I get
notice.
+2 to my actions this turn, right?
You do, yeah.
Nice.
I'm
8.
invisible.
Pretty freaking good. All right. So then next will be Ambrosius. Ambrosius, for whatever reason, you're ready to jump into action here.
Let's see. I think Ambrosius. So he gets the high sign, and and so he calms down from his excitement about the devices seeming to come alive.
Yep.
He is. Yeah, he'll just go ahead and cast it. He's going to. He follows his instincts and gets out his holy symbol, and I think everyone is in range. again, and he's going to whip out the protection.
Nice. Okay.
Yep. All right, so let's see. Protection, it'll be costing 4 total. And here we go.
You did roll, Dave. I think it was a 5. So it was 5 times 25 minutes.
I rolled a D30 for 5.
D30 for 5. And what did you roll for?
I think we both rolled the D30. I didn't roll the...
Oh, how long?
Yeah, it was like a D6 times...
Yeah, it was a D6 times 5. We didn't. I thought we rolled that already.
No, I don't see it up there anywhere.
So I thought we rolled that for... Okay, so give us a D6 roll. This could very well be done.
So D6 times 5.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
no,
20 minutes,
still...
so it's still another 15 minutes till this is repaired.
Okay, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so then, yeah, that is, once again, those, that sheen.
By the power of pride.
Nice. Unfortunately, you do need to actually pray out loud.
Oh, yeah.
There,
That's that loud whisper that I think I'm being,
Exactly.
kind of, but I'm not.
So wait, what, we gain armor again?
Yes.
2 points.
2 points of armor. Okay, and then let's see for these guys. One of them did not hear you. And what you can hear, Krusk, is, what's down there? All I see is light. Who's giving off light down there? None of
If I
our boys.
understand, Jotun, can I speak it as well?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Temptation.
So one of them says, you go look. I'll go round. So...
The Han Solo scene comes to mind. With no, everything's fine here. How are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking it though. Like I want to kind of say something like the what the heck are the dogs actually called? We keep just calling them dogs.
Troll hounds.
Troll hounds. I kind of want to. They're gonna come down here. They're gonna see. So at this point, it's about stalling. So I'm thinking. I'm gonna say in Jotun, one of the troll hounds is giving us trouble, misbehaving.
Okay.
Gotta take him out to feed.
Why don't you give us a persuasion check? If you got anything that modifies for deception, you get to add that to it, but give us a persuasion roll. I'm going to roll their spirit.
It's kind of
Anything
funny.
that modifies
that.
deception that I'm not sure of. Other than
There's
if my
some
rogue-
edges that will modify for if you're trying to do something sneaky. But
let me see what rogues do here.
rogues, no, that's just your class edge.
Oh, that's just my class. Never mind.
Well, go ahead
Okay.
and give us a persuasion.
Andrew, your role playing was like almost spot on for Han Solo. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely am like. And this is a new round, right? Or is this the same round?
This would be. Oh, we'll have to wait for your next round. Yeah, that was. We're sort of. Well, I mean, we're just sort of breaking up. Raph and
Well,
Malray,
because I'm wondering about the Joker. We'll probably have to
you will
wait.
not get the benefit of the Joker. No.
Right.
But let's just
Okay.
hold on. Raph and Malray, do you have anything you wish to do with your round?
Mari kind of looks up at Ambrosius and is like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you helping?" Like,
Yeah.
she's kind of
Yeah.
she's kind of stunned. He's like praying for something, and she's like, "We're fixing this."
Yeah. And
Raph,
Raph,
Raph takes the sunrod and he puts it tight behind his back so that his shadow will block
Okay.
the light out from
Okay.
that direction.
so let's do this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm testing your ability to change the circle to a half circle.
Put the GM to work.
No, you just need to go to the
Yeah.
dynamic lighting layer and put a little line in front of Raph.
What I'll do is I'm gonna get rid of
Oh, is that
this.
how it works?
I think if
You
you
can
put
just-
a
could.
line on the dynamic lighting layer, it would.
Good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. Would be. I wouldn't change the shape, but yeah, let me do this here. That means
Nobody would-
yeah, because Raph can't see either, right?
Right.
Yeah. Let me do this.
Well, he can't see forward. Yeah, like that. Yeah, because he's got it behind his back.
Okay, there you go. And for those listening at home, there's what. That's some serious embrace of roleplay. Jeff, I'll give you a Benny for that. That was great. Okay, then Next round, let's just see where everyone's getting. I've reshuffled the deck for everyone. Raph, you are acting on a... Oh, there you go. Jack of Hearts. Mare on a ace. Krusk on a 4. Ambrosius on a 4. Trolls, a 6.
I'll use a Benny to...
Okay. King.
There we go.
Nice.
Anyone else spending bennies?
No, I'm happy with my card.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. So, Mare, you're up first. Having seen everyone sort of looking around, Krusk looks like he's going to try something. He's putting his hand up.
Mari's confused because she doesn't know what's happening. She hasn't heard the trolls. No one said anything yet, but she recognizes the signs that people are like preparing maybe for something.
Yep.
So she'll like maybe slide the tools and stuff over and grab her musket, and she doesn't really know where to point or shoot, but
Sure.
she'll at least have it in her hand.
Awesome. So we'll assume that's holding, right?
Yeah, so she's holding in case she sees an enemy and she'll
Yep.
shoot.
Then, Krusk, why don't we make your deception check, please?
Or did
Or
you
your
say
persuasion? Persuasion. Yeah.
Persuasion. Okay. I do not have deception, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Now you're saying
We're fine here.
the
Everything's
outsiders,
fine.
that won't apply. They don't know. I mean, amongst trolls, your husky half-orc voice is actually a benefit, not a
Well,
deterrent.
yeah, that's why. That's the only reason I figured I would risk this because,
Yeah.
they wouldn't necessarily recognize my voice being off.
Do you want to spend a penny and reroll?
I think maybe, as much as we're laughing about references to Star Wars, I think maybe I better.
Okay. So,
Come on, something better. It can't get worse, right?
Yeah, it can. You
Oh.
can hold double rounds.
You can, yeah.
there
Well,
you go.
I did that
Look at
instead.
There you go.
All right. So what do you say down the thing? You say that was it? You're waiting for. You're trying to get one of the.
I'm going to tell them that one of the troll hounds is getting feisty. I'm gonna take it up for to go get some food.
Well, give it a good kicking. Kick it.
Yeah, it usually works.
And if it doesn't work with a kick, give it a hit with your club.
Oh, I like hitting things with my club.
And he yells down to the other one, "Oh, it's just one of the troll hounds." And you guys, those of you who don't speak Jotun, all you're hearing is just sort of like grunting and whatever, and yeah, it's a sort of like a halfway point between like Old Norse and like, yelps and shouting. And you can hear them sort of stalk off deeper into the...
If there's time in the turn allowed, I'm gonna like look at the others and be like,
So there's one other thing they shout down at you too.
uh-oh.
Hurry up, too. Borchak's got the bottom open now. He wants us to go and see what's down there.
All right.
All right.
How are you?
I'm fine.
All right, so
How are you?
with that moment of excitement out of the way, you guys do fortunately manage to get the time to get your stuff. So your pistol is fully recharged now, or 19 shots in it for this one. Keep your
nice.
old power pack as well too, because that thing may be recharged.
Okay. So
It's
I'll
not
put
easy to do, and sometimes they break. But okay,
But if there's that other power pack that's almost broken but has energy in it, maybe I can drain it off to the working power pack.
you could try. That's without any other kind of materials. It's gonna be a tricky roll. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm planning on learning more repairs. Don't you worry.
Nice. All right, guys. So, with that recovered and with the scrap that you guys got, what do you guys wish to do next?
That appeared to be pretty impressive, Krusk. Didn't know you could hold your own with a troll conversation.
Well, it's a strange dialect. I don't really know it that well. but they're stupid. So
Well enough. Where should we go? Farther in.
oh, they mentioned. I'm already forgetting the name, but they mentioned that whoever, I'm assuming their leader, has got something open. They were trying to open something further down, and apparently all the trolls are supposed to go there and see what they've unearthed. So I'm thinking that could mean they're either going to be distracted for a while, and gives us an opportunity to explore, or but it also means there's a crap ton more of them down there.
Well, let's at least explore where we are and hope that the trolls are all somewhere else right now. Take a look around this room.
I already did that for
Okay,
20 minutes.
we're all good?
You were,
Yeah.
Excellent. See, Ambrosius wasn't paying any attention to that. He has no idea. So he's
Were there any exits in this room?
Raph could find nothing.
Yeah, apart from the door leading northward, where Crust was speaking to those trolls, nothing else. Now, Ambrosius, I will remind you that you can spend a power point to recover spend a Benny to recover 5 power points if you choose.
That's on my mind. I think I'll do it now. It's fine. Sounds good. I will do it now.
So you take a moment to sort of
yeah,
rest and recover some of your divine connection.
Yep.
Are we heading down that hallway then?
I mean,
Mario,
it's either that or we go back down the main hallway that we came from in the first place.
Is your fire machine working?
It's ready to go. Ready to shoot more trolls.
Then let us move.
She's carrying the musket for now, but that's
So-
because it's already low.
If Raph is leading the way, Raph is effectively carrying a flare in his hands.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unless you guys are stopping him.
I think it's eminently within Raph's character as you're
Oh yeah,
presenting
he's
him.
impulsive. He is totally like, all right, we're going. So unless
Raph,
you guys are telling him to not lead the way,
Raph, wait. There's a tactical problem with you being in front. We're carrying a light source. Trolls don't carry light sources.
well,
At least
that's
not-
a
At least
tactical
not fire.
problem to you being in the front.
Wow.
You have these firing range weapons.
How about this?
How about the guy who
I can
sounds
see
like
in the
a troll?
dark, right?
Mhm.
Yep. So can I.
Sure, but I'm sneaky.
So am I.
I can speak Jotun.
I can't. You should go first.
All right.
Love it.
So,
She's so like rigidly logical. It's great.
yeah.
Fine, friends. You tell Raph when to move.
Raph, you should be rear guard and then run forward if there's a fight.
Okay, so
I will take
Crust,
the lead.
why don't you give us a stealth check, please?
I won't go quite as far as Crust.
If those
Oh, Jeff, you play the best monks.
Nice. Yep. All right, so go right ahead. Move yourself up.
Then move behind these barrels first.
Okay.
What barrels?
You don't see barrels, but there are barrels. So okay,
So this is
coming
a
into
door.
the room. There's a door here.
Yep.
And is there? Do I see another little?
Here's the thing. Over here, there's a light. There's a light
Oh.
in one of the doors.
Oh, if I hide behind the barrels, kind of like, is it open? Is there a light? Like, is the door open at all?
Door's not open over here, no. But there is
So it's a light through
there's
a crack.
like a little panel with some light on it.
Oh, it's got
Or
a
it's like-
security thing.
Mari's like, trolls. She's like,
Oh, I will
So,
look back and
Mare, I need a stealth from you, and Ambrosius, I need a stealth from you.
Mm,
Okay, Mare's
I
got a
will.
4, yeah.
I will re-roll that with a Benny.
Okay. These guys are moving up pretty far ahead.
There you go.
Okay. There you go. All right, so you guys are easily move up, and where that troll is standing is over, it looks like a hole. As he's got his hands on his back is to you, his hands are on his hips, and he seems to be talking down to something further below.
Mari looks back to the others and nods. Anybody giving her something? No? Okay. She starts to lower her weapon.
Then you hear from the hallway behind you, "Friends! Friends! Is Rafnar to move yet?"
Mari's like, she's going to aim Kev.
Okay.
Ambrosius looks back.
Okay, I'm just going to shoot.
Oh, okay.
So
Is aiming
I'm gonna hide behind this wall.
So the aim bonus will be +2 to hit. Because you've got no other modifiers. There's not range or speed or anything like that. Like, I think it's in the short range of a musket, right?
can do another
It's only about 6 squares away.
Yeah, musket's 10.
Yeah. So go ahead, +2 to your attack roll. Ooh. So that's a hit.
I'm going to... I can reroll an attack?
Now, let me give you an alternative here. What you could do instead is make a called shot. Called shot on the head, -4 to hit, +4 damage. You also have the drop on this thing, so you'd also get +4 to hit, +4 to damage. If you hit this thing in the head, it's -4 to your attack when you are at range, but the aim can be used to just offset penalties as well.
Okay, so I'm going to reroll with a Benny.
Okay. So let's assume it's just you're rolling against a 4 and you got +4 to your roll.
Okay, +4 to my roll?
Yeah.
Elan doesn't count for an attack, correct? Or is it just, it doesn't count for damage?
Attack counts for attack, just not for damage. So you +6
So
to your roll here. Holy shit. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage at +8 for the called shot and the drop. All right. So this thing,
This is like an old, like flintlock type musket, right? It's like
old.
So it's like pellet through the head, and it's just like.
Yeah, it's just. However, the crack of this thing going off carries through everywhere. This thing drops down in a puddle. But you of course know about trolls. So guys, with that going off, let's all roll cards. So, Raph, you hear the whip crack of a flintlock going off.
Which is basically the response to your question, Raph.
Yeah. Can I come up? Back.
Right.
All right. So let's do this here. So Raph, you are getting. Oh, let's see here. Raph is getting a Joker. Everyone gets a new Benny. And
Hey.
Raph,
Yes.
you can choose where you want to go.
And you get a +2.
Mare has got a 2.
Oh,
Krask has got a 9 of clubs, and Ambrosius, King of Spades at King Conan. The trolls are acting on a 9 of diamonds.
I'm gonna buy another.
Spend a Benny, you got it.
Spend a Benny and get another.
10 of hearts.
That's better.
So right now, Krusk will be acting after the trolls. Otherwise, everyone else would be acting beforehand.
And how, do I roll to see how far I can run?
Yeah, what it is you click on the dice next to your pace. You just add that movement to your pace, and then normally you would take so you can move 11 squares now. You would take normally -2 to your actions, but because you drew a Joker, I'm assuming you want to go first here, Jeff?
And I'm fleet-footed.
That's already included in your...
Oh, that's in there? Okay.
Yep, that's in there already. All right, so you can move 11 squares, and you're taking no penalty to your actions. Normally, when you run, you take -2, but because of the Joker, you get +2. So you come racing forward, Raph, and you can sort of see the powder or the smoke from Mare's weapon.
9,
And she's
10, 11.
looking that direction.
And as Raph goes by Mare, he says, "By the free will of what are you, an android? By the free will of androids." And you can tell that free will is like a swear word for Raph.
All right. Ambrosius, you were up next. What are you doing?
How many rounds, Kevin, do you think it's been since I cast protection? Since we kind of
You
went in and
cast
out
that
of...
before Mare finished the repairs, which took another 15 minutes.
So it's over.
Yeah.
So I will cast it again.
Here we go. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Excellent support.
Yes. All right.
There you go. And you're getting everyone again?
Yes.
And everyone's getting +4.
4.
Oh,
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
That's huge.
Guys, how am I supposed to break your toys if I... with all this
Oh, no
armor?
problem. They do like 40 damage.
All right, so Ambrosius, you could also move, but what do you see as this magic sort of... Yeah!
So so this, the bang goes off and Roth comes flying forward. So Roth calls out, "Can I move yet?" And then the rifle goes off and Roth goes flying by and Ambrosius raises her, symbol once again and says, "Bry is with us." And it kind of goes out in some sort of electrical sort of tendrils that goes out to everyone.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
it flashes in the darkness and... yeah, all right. Next is Mare.
I just want to point out that's the second or third time you referred to Ambrosius as a female. Perhaps you're playing the wrong gender.
Well, I was going to ask if it was sort of an androgynous...
Well, my
android.
Goddess is female, so it kind of gets a little... That's the... yeah.
Maybe
Yep.
maybe you are not one of our.
Mari can bring that up in a tavern somewhere in
Yes.
the future.
We'll discuss that later. Mare is going to stare blankly at Raph because she doesn't understand his comment, and then she's going to shoulder her musket and draw the Inferno pistol.
Okay. You could
She
move
sees-
as well, too, if you want to.
Yeah, she's going to move into the room and along the wall. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's not going to run, so she's going to move to here. And if she sees a troll, she'll shoot it.
Okay. Well, that's...
A living.
Yeah, that's a
living
good
troll.
narrative thing. You can't hold it. You've already taken action, so you can't also hold a
Right.
shot. Yeah. All right, so then it is their turn. Troll time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them is slowly coming over. What? And
What
some
is the
others.
one with the red X on him?
Nope.
He's not dead. He's been shot and he's down, but
Oh, okay.
it
I
was
was
just
asking
like
what the red X was.
Oh, yeah.
just
Okay.
a musket shot.
2, 3, 4. So I rolled to see if the others will run as well. 2 extra movement. Okay, and then 3 extra movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So 2 other trolls are moving elsewhere in the complex. The one that's down needs to make a vigor check. Try and regenerate. That blood is starting to pool like reverse mercury and start pulling itself together. It is wounded. I need to unshake as well if I want to take actions. No, it's not up yet, but you can see the one that's on the ground. Its body is still shaking and trembling as its brain is beginning to reform in its head. Then it is Krusk's turn. What are you doing, Krusk?
They're gonna. They know where we are. I was gonna see if I can hide by this boiler, but I think that's probably asking too much.
Well, you might. I mean, it would be a contested notice check. I'm not going to give you a bonus, but
yeah. I mean, who knows? I could roll well. I'll do a stealth check.
okay.
and
I'm
see.
going to roll a notice for
Are
this.
you trying to tell me that a red-haired android carrying a laser pistol is not distracting?
Yeah, you're rolling as a 4, so you succeed. Yeah,
All right.
can't move more than your pace, but yeah, where do you hide?
Yeah, the good point. Where's my pace? 6. Oh, I got plenty. I was just gonna try to like hide right at the base of this. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you said stealth, but that's a little. I didn't notice that he's right there. Well, I'm gonna try to hide between this pipe and the boiler.
Yeah. So you kind of slide in on the floor and kind of try and hide yourself up. Remember that like one of the things with Savage Worlds is that it's trying to capture like pulpy cinematic action. Less,
True. Yeah,
the swinging dice and all the things of the bennies and whatnot. Like this all captures a very different feel at the table than something like D&D or AD&D or whatnot that are more of a simulationist bent.
Mm-hmm.
So you're hidden from him. This thing may still see you because I mean, there's not a lot of distance between you and them. But anyway, and a turn, guys. Let's. Oh, and I got to reshuffle because we got a Joker out of that. All right, so Raph, you are up. Let's see here. You're getting a 9. Malray, you're getting an 8. Krusk, you got Jack of Spades, not bad. Ambrosius, an 8. And then the Trolls, Jack of Hearts. So, right now, we have the Trolls acting second after Krusk. Anyone want to spend a Benny to get a new card?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Malray? Not better. Anyone else?
I'll try one.
You'll try one? You got it. 9. You got an improvement of by 1.
Right.
Okay, anyone else?
No, I like to use all my bennies in a burst.
Yeah.
Coming up.
It's coming up.
And leave one so I can't soak.
Coming up.
All right, so then first up will be Krusk. What do you do, Krusk?
This one is it shaken or vulnerable?
It's on the ground. Its brain is starting to stitch back into its head. And it's starting
so it
to heal
didn't take
up.
fire damage.
Mechanically, it's prone and it is shaken. So it's sort of like stumbling and trying to get up again, but not quite able to stand just yet.
Okay, and that because Mare it wasn't able. You weren't able to cause fire.
No, she hit with like a British colonial rifle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's got to put a musket ball through its head. That's it.
Yeah.
Do I
So
try to
weird.
hit it and take it out, or even if I do, it's just gonna repair again, or do I try to take out this guy that hasn't seen me yet? I think the one that hasn't seen me yet is probably the better bet.
Okay. So it hasn't seen you, so you would have the drop on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think if you're running straight towards it, then I think it would probably see you. If you can give me some cool explanation for how you're going to get in there without... Like, maybe if you combine...
Can I climb up on top of the boiler and jump off of it?
Yeah. Give us an athletics check. So you'll take a multi-action penalty here, but your +4 for... If you're successful in this, the +4 from the drop will offset that, and you'll still get +2 to hit.
Oh, no.
Time to use those bennies.
You want to spend a Benny reroll?
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Okay.
We need like a chime or something.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
There you go. No, the 5.
Oh,
Five's good enough.
okay.
Okay,
I
so
keep forgetting that the wild is that either one of them needs to succeed.
okay. So Krusk, you pogo up onto here. You go racing over. Whoop, you're growing.
Oops, sorry.
No, go right ahead. And then
from here, I'd like to just jump right on top of him and literally get the drop on him.
absolutely. So here's the thing. Because of the multi-action penalty, you are going to take a -2, but you're going to get +4 from the drop, which means +2 to hit and +4 to damage. And you still... Except?
Because multi-action penalty, right? Except I've got 2-weapon fighting.
No. But 2-weapon fighting only helps you with the 2 attacks. It doesn't grant you the ability to do anything as a second action. However, you still count as having the drop on him, even though it's only a net +2, which means you would apply your sneak attack as well.
Okay, so okay.
All
right,
+2 to hit, +4 damage, and sneak attack. That's
you got it.
Solid.
Yep.
It's not bad at all. +2. Okay, so +2. Well, I should probably physically move him there.
Okay. Oh, and that 6 is a hit. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
All right. You said +2 to damage.
+4 to damage.
Oh, 4,
then
right, sorry.
And you also apply your sneak attack.
Yep, I'll do that after.
Okay, so it's 11.
11, and then sneak attack.
It's 4, so it's 15. That is enough to cause a wound, and it is shaken.
All right.
You try
Second,
so second one is going to be a -2.
yeah. Okay, come on, good roll. No.
Okay.
Well,
Gonna spend
it was
So you
it
should
was
have
cool.
wa-
I think I'm gonna need the Benny.
Yeah, so I think that's all your bennies then, right?
What?
I think
No,
that's-
I'm not gonna use. Like I went down 2 from 3 for this reroll, but I'm gonna leave it there
Okay.
because I don't want to.
Okay.
How about this, Jeff, for a Benny sound?
That's really piercing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Only an android would love that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You guys like Mario coins. I know.
Okay. So did you say you're not re-rolling?
No.
Okay. Then it is, let's see here. Oh, it's the troll's turn. Okay. So first, we have 2 to unshake here. So let's see here. The one with Krusk is not unshaken. The one where near Mare is unshaken.
Uh-oh. This is painful.
And then I've got 2 other ones that are having to run. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. What's going on over there? I'll spend a Benny and try and unshake the one with Krusk as well to make this interesting. Nope, still not unshaken. So the one with Mare does unshake, and then spends 2 of its pace to get up on its feet, and like its head is just a mess still. And let's see here. One of them is I'm gonna roll 1 to 3. It's gonna go after Krusk. Otherwise, it's going after Mare. It's going after Mare. So it's just coming in with its claws. I am gonna multi-action, so I'll do 2 attacks on you. With its claws. Do I still have the same? I do. All right, hold on. And it'll be -1. So first attack, Mare. Your parry is a 6. That is a miss. Yeah, one of those massive claws comes in. Second claw. Miss. But it is thrashing around trying to get at you. Then it is Ambrosius. What are you doing?
Ambrosius is going to got to get a little up closer to see what's going on,
Okay.
and then wants to cast boost trait
Okay.
on his. He can't see everyone yet, so he's gonna until he can see. Let's see. So you can see Mare. Oh no! Now you can see Crust just around the corner.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to cast. Let's see, boost trait. Now, can I spend a Bene at any time for the PowerPoints?
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, he'll do that. First of all, I'm going to spend on that.
Okay.
So there we go, and PowerPoints up to 10, and then boost trait on all three.
And what trait are you trying to boost?
It's a great question. It has to be the same, I assume.
Yep.
Let's see. And I've seen. I mean, to my knowledge, Krusk and Roth are clearly melee fighters, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
But Mare could be probably more of a ranged fighter.
Mare could be. Mare, you have seen at range, and you've seen her fight up close as well too.
I'll go all 3. We'll go all 3. Fight for fight.
For fighting, okay.
Yep.
So, go ahead and make your casting check.
Excellent. Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Yep, that's success. So everyone's fighting is up by 1 now.
Oh.
So you can go in and same thing. Click the edit thing to put a step up for your next to fighting. Make the fighting dice one larger. All right, then it is Raph's turn.
Sorry, I just realized I forgot to take my strength back down. 1 second.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a big spell.
Yeah, just putting it in there.
Yeah. So I can move my pace, right, at no penalty.
You can, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Is diagonal matter in this?
No,
game?
diagonal is just 1.
Okay. So I can move to here. No
Yep.
problem.
Okay.
And I will attempt to kick this nasty troll.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, make your attack. You get a +1 for gang up bonus. Nice. So it's a hit, not a raise. Go ahead and roll damage. Here we go.
Excuse me.
9. Oh. That's. You could do better on the D6.
Well, but I'm not adding them together anyway, right?
No, but I mean, you are adding the D6 and the D4 because your strength is a D6.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out because you need one more in order to shake this thing.
Oh.
What do you think?
But if I re-roll, like, it doesn't matter anyway, right?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I didn't shake him anyway, so a re-roll doesn't hurt me or...
It doesn't hurt you whatsoever. And with, unlike skills, you can't fumble with a damage roll.
Right, so let's just
critically
re-roll
fail.
it anyway.
Okay.
Can't hurt. Oh, come on, roll 20.
All right, so you hit this thing, but I mean, they're so big and they're so solid, you just can't find a vulnerable spot on it.
But I don't have to injure him for my stunning fist to work.
No, but you do need to get a raise on an attack, and you didn't. Because it's
you think? Oh,
yeah,
I see.
you need to roll 4 higher. But it's great though. Like it's something I really like about the monk in this is that because stunning fist is just so overpowered, where stun is such a brutal effect on an enemy. That or on a target as well too. This it allows it to trigger a lot more often and still feel like it's really doing something without being game breaking. Where it's like, nope, just skip a turn.
Right, because you're not actually stunned; you're just vulnerable or
distracted, right? Like if it's a more often. It gives them more opportunities for the monk to feel like a monk doing cool, like key strike kind of shit, right?
Yeah, and I like that you have a choice with what to do with it.
Totally, yeah. Mare, you were the last one this round. What are you doing?
I'm just going to try and shoot this thing with my Inferno pistol.
Okay, so you got to hit its parry because you are engaged with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, you need a 6 to hit this thing.
Ooh.
Gonna spend a Benny?
Pitiful. Yes.
Go right ahead.
Benny spent.
All right,
Reroll.
here it comes.
Bonus.
Big money. Ooh, and there it is. There's that 6. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh. That is pitiful. That is weak.
You want to spend a Benny?
There's a troll in my face. I'm spending a Benny.
Make sure you save one for soaking.
I need to try and hit it so it doesn't. I don't need to soak.
Look at that!
Oh,
Oh my
my.
goodness!
Well spent.
So you actually you managed to time it perfectly. So this thing, I think Raph, you run up and you hit this thing like 3 times in this flurry of kicks and punches and stuff, and it kind of laughs at you. And then there's this flash of light, and it goes as smoke is coming out of its mouth. Because Mare just shot it right through the roof of its mouth and out through the top of its head.
Ouch.
It drops down dead.
Raph winks at Mare.
This was fated. You always say that, you son of a bitch. All right, then it is the end of the turn, guys. Next round. Let's see. Raph. A 5. Mare. 2. Ambrosius, a 6. Oh boy. Krusk. There you go, guys. Everyone gets a Joker.
Nice.
Or everyone gets a Benny.
Well, I mean,
Everyone gets a
if
joke.
everyone gets a Joker, then okay.
That'd be
All right.
amazing.
So everyone gets a Benny, and Krusk, you get to act when you want. I'm sitting pretty. I'm not spending bennies on me. What do you guys think? Anyone want to spend a Benny to go?
Yeah, since I just got it from the Joker,
Okay.
I'll use it to try and help Krusk out.
King of Spades. There you go. Anyone else?
I'll stamp pad.
Oh,
All right. So then,
two
Krusk,
bennies.
when would you like to go?
Immediately. please.
Immediately. +2 to all your actions this round. What do you want to do?
All right. I'm slicing and dicing this thing, I hope.
Yep. Go right ahead.
Okay. Troll's Bane. +2. Let's go.
Come on.
There we go.
Yep. Hit with a raise.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And then. And a +2. No. +2 is just. No. +2 to because of the Joker, right?
+2. No, only to your actions, not to your damage. Oh.
Right.
Wait. I might be wrong with that. I think it actually does some damage. Hold on. Let me see. Because I was going through to make sure that I could identify. This is the iterative way of like, hey, what roll did I fuck up this week? We call it the Madison method for learning a game. Keep making
Just
mistakes.
getting ready for the gaming marathon, though.
Oh, absolutely. Well, this is okay. So, come on, Madison. There we go. Action cards. +2 to all trait and damage rolls. I knew. Okay, so go ahead. +2 to damage. Ooh. So that is 18 plus. You don't get your sneak attack on it, but 18 is still not too shabby. This thing is. That was a lethal strike. Its head is hanging on by a thread right now.
Well, the second sword will take care of that.
Okay.
No bonuses to this one, though.
Okay.
I don't think, right? The Joker only applies to the first.
Technically, it's prone, so you'll also get a +2 to hit it.
Okay, well then, yeah. And just to be clear, the Joker's done now.
No. All trait rolls, all damage rolls. Yeah, no,
I
Joker.
get a +4 in total on this
There's
one.
a reason we all get excited when we see Jokers.
Oh, boy. All right, here we go.
Ew.
Okay, so just a regular hit.
It's a hit. Yep, go ahead and roll damage.
I'm not going to push my luck for a raise. It doesn't. I'm not even that concerned. Okay, and +4 to the damage.
You can hear more trolls coming from the from your right.
Yeah,
as
we're
well.
gonna.
So that is you hack into this thing, but like, where's the vulnerable bits? You're hitting bone where there should be no bone. You're hitting, there's these damn things. All right, though. Then next up is Raph. What are you doing?
So it's not dead?
You could move if you wanted to, Krusk. Up to your pace.
Well, I'll provoke an attack of. Oh no, because if it's shaken and stuff, it can't do anything to me.
It's dead. So if this was any other creature, it'd be dead. Yeah, or incapacitated. It's incapacitated right now. It's just that because it's a troll, it's going to regenerate.
I'm gonna jump back to the barrels here a little bit.
Yep.
And just give myself. Do I sense which direction they're coming from?
From your right.
From over here.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So hold on a sec. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get there. My pace is 6. Can I hide behind the barrels?
Sure. Yeah.
No, well, I can't hide. That's an action.
Can't hide, but you'd be getting there this round. Yeah. All right, Raph, what are you doing?
He's gonna move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right over here.
Okay.
Where you can see.
See, what can you see? You can hear something from right over here. And it's the sound of things running. Like, this is all happening simultaneously, right? And there's something, or at least 2 trolls that are running off in this direction.
Okay.
Anything else you wish to do?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, and it is troll time. Let's see how far these trolls run. Not far, jeez. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and
Oh, I can see him.
8. So this one is going to be catching up now. All right, The one on the ground, let's see if it regenerates. It does regenerate. But does it unshake? It does not unshake. So just like the other one there, it's trembling and trying to get itself up. And its head is like starting to stitch back together where its throat was. That is it for the trolls. Then it is Ambrosius. What are you doing?
Ambrosius is going to move up where Raph was.
Yep.
And I think... can he still hold his action?
Yep.
At this, okay, he'll do that.
Okay, and then Mare.
Mari's like, that would have been my spot, but that's okay. I'll go somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she'll kind of like lean casually on the barrels with her pistol out.
Okay.
Nice.
Why are you not shooting the downed troll to finish it off?
So, because it's prone, you're actually going to take -4 to hit it. So, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's prone?
Yeah.
Maybe I should wait for it to stand up again.
You can move up next to it and then shoot it if you want it. All you have to roll for is a fumble, or a glitch, rather, on the pistol.
Goes back here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to almost run there, though. Oh, no. That's only 5 squares there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So just roll for a glitch. Yeah, you don't need to roll damage. Oh my god. 21. Again, zorch through this thing's head. All right, then it is the end of the round. I need to reshuffle because we had a joker show up here. And next round, Raph, Queen of Diamondes.
Nice.
Mare, 2 of spades. The worst, oh no, not the worst one in the game, but very close. 2 of hearts. There'd be one of the ones on the way
Getting
to the
closer.
worst for Krusk.
Yeah.
Ambrosius, Jack of clubs, and the trolls on a 4 of hearts. So, anyone want to spend bennies? Krusk, no?
You know, I will
no?
say, I was on a hold.
Oh yeah,
Did
you
I
were on a
got the
hold,
card?
so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so actually, that would be the trolls Jack then.
Yeah.
Then
I'll-
I'm gonna.
New card.
I just paid a Benny.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Ace of diamonds for Mare,
Nice.
and 6 of hearts.
Wow.
Okay.
Better than a 2.
Better than a 2. All right, so then if anyone else is spending, otherwise, Mare, you're up first. What are you doing?
Okay. She will move to... Can she move and shoot and then move? Or is it...
Yeah, I mean, you can move and shoot and move, sure. Maybe the rules, that will be my next thing I'll learn.
But she could sort of see or hear them coming? Oh crap, they're close. That's closer than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah. And because of that big boiler-looking thing that's in the way, they're going to have some cover as well. That's going to hit the boiler.
Well, maybe it'll create some steam. I'm out of here.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'll get that card out of the way. All right. So then it is... Actually, I can get it out of the way right now because, Raph, you're up next. What are you doing?
Burning through shots.
Now that I can see them, I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
And can I hold my attack for if they come in up to my square or no? Is that how it works?
You can, because you didn't try and stealth, they're going to be aware that you're there.
Yeah, I know. So it's like a contested athletics again, or
Yes, it is,
is that how
yeah.
you do that? Yeah, okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah,
Okay.
like he's okay that they.
He's
know.
okay with that, alrighty.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay, so then, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just go there and try and... I'll put him there. Try and tune you. So, contested athletics here. You need to beat my... my 1. Don't roll a 1.
Come on, athletics. Oh.
You're up first. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to. He learned his lesson about trying to trip them as they come in. So this time he is sort of like placing his foot off the edge of this little boiler-looking thing again, and going to try and jump kick and kick it in the face.
Love it. Go ahead. So you can bring that long. Oh yeah, it's a hit.
Nice.
Fuck. Go ahead and roll damage. Let's see. Come on. Oh! Flap! You hit this thing, but they are so tough. You could spend a penny re-roll. You're sitting on a bunch of them.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Why not? Can't hurt.
Bling.
Yeah, you're due an exploding damage dice at some point here.
Mm-hmm.
Not just yet, though. All right, so you hit it. All right, that is... Now he gets to make its attack on you. I'll roll in chat again, because that's amusing. All right, so it is not wounded, so it doesn't take a -1. Here we go. Ooh, I think that misses. You got a 7, right? Your parry. Yeah, your parry's a 7, so this thing swings. You've learned your lesson.
Why does it say 8 right now?
You do have magic.
Oh, you know why? Because your fighting is boosted by Ambrosius's magic, and your parry is based on 2 plus half of your fighting dice.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it is actually an 8 right now.
Yeah, which is going to be really fucking hard to hit. So you duck back, and this thing, whang, it hits the side of this boiler thing, and it like collapses it in. The other troll's going to have to... Actually, he'll throw something at Mare, I think. Let me move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go. And then Mare. Once again, something like that. It's just a large chunk of jagged scrap. I hit.
Trouble.
Now, Mare, your toughness is currently at 12. So that is working in your favor. Let's see, I get +2 to this roll.
The glow of Bri.
Oh, so because of Bri's protection, this thing hits you, but it just skitters off of the like a glancing blow, and you sort of like, it's like, you know when like you injure yourself or something, you turn your ankle and you're like, oh shit, and then turns out nothing's wrong.
Oh, that should have crushed me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The sound of like clocks moving in your ear. Now, and Ambrosius, when you want to try and act, you go right ahead and let us know. Otherwise, it is Krusk's turn.
Well, we... I kind of want to try to hide, so because it's really important for me to try to get those drops. So if I can sacrifice a turn hiding and wait for hopefully an opportunity
it looks like there's
next
a bunch.
turn.
Yeah, I mean,
because there's like a whole bunch of pipes and stuff here.
Yeah, right around here. There's a giant hole in the ground here.
I think maybe I'll avoid, jumping into the hole.
Yep, we could go behind these boxes.
What if it comes up in a pipe behind them?
Yeah, I can't. Where's the ruler here? I can't go straight this way, can I? Or this area here is kind of blocked.
It's a little tight in there, I think.
Yeah, okay, that would be more.
Because
I try to squeeze through and I knock a barrel over.
From where the shadows are lying, this is, well, you know what? Each of these squares it's about a meter. No, you can do that. You can try that. It's just that it's going to take an athletics check to get over there. But yeah,
I might be. You know what? No, I might be better going behind these blocks.
Okay. All right.
And then I can hide there.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Okay, Ambrosius, you want to do something this round?
I wanted to confirm you. So, to my knowledge, no one's been hurt, right? No one's
not yet.
Wounded at this point. Okay, just checking.
No, they do all their damage in one chunk.
Yeah,
right. Are we still in the round, Kevin?
We're still in the round. If you want to do something, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to take out a sling and give a swat on.
Okay. What's the range of a sling?
Oh, that's a good question. 4, 8, 16.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
so
middle range?
4, 8. So it's middle range then.
Okay.
So -2 to hit.
Sure. Let's give it a. We'll try.
Okay, go ahead.
See what happens.
All right, and ooh, it's still
There
a
you
hit.
go. There you go.
Go ahead and roll damage.
An unlikely strike.
Let's see here. Come on.
Oh.
Oh,
It pings off that tough hide.
yeah. I think you actually hit it square, like dunk, in the head.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it just like, whoa.
Right.
All right. Now, no one got a Joker this turn. No. Oh, no. No one did. No one did.
No.
No. Okay. Then here we go. Raph, Ace of Spades, as good as it gets, absent a Joker. King of Hearts for Mare. Krusk. 2 of Clubs, the worst card.
Yeah.
Ambrosius, a 7, and the Trolls get a 3 of Clubs. So, anyone want to spend a penny to get a new card?
No.
Yeah, I think I will definitely.
All right. King of
Hey.
Spades. That's what you get for that. All right.
There you go.
So, first up will be Raph. What are you doing, Raph?
I think I like staying where I am.
Yep.
So I'm just going to attack. I can't do any multi-attack or anything with this character?
Yeah, absolutely. You can you take -2 for each action beyond the first one, up to a maximum of 3 and a penalty of -4 to all your actions. A reminder too, you can make use of tests. You could use something like fighting to feint or whatnot, and if you're successful, you can impose distracted or vulnerable on the target. And if you get a raise on that action, then you could actually get them shaken.
Oh, okay. So, like, I see. Right. So I could use my fighting, and it's at no penalty?
No
to
penalty
do the
whatsoever.
feint?
It's just a contested. We look at what fighting uses agility, so it would be against the Troll's agility.
Yeah, let's do it since I have a bonus right now to my fighting.
Yep. Go right ahead.
So let's try this tactic.
And then their agility is a D6.
Ah.
Well, it's a 5. And I rolled a 4, so that's a success. Do you want it to be distracted or vulnerable?
I want it to be vulnerable. That's one where I have a better chance to hit it, right?
Yes, everyone gets a +2 to hit, yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm trying to get a raise on it. So
Yep. Okay, so then, Raph, that is your action. So you just start kicking everywhere, thrashing out, and this thing is just thrown off balance by the attack. So everyone gets +2 on their actions against them. Next up is Krusk.
So, I was happy for the reroll, but now that I think about it, like if I'm gonna kind of hide here, I gotta kind of, you know what? No, can I try to sneakily get over? I best use the ruler, I guess, to get over here, and then like, oh, that's my movement right there.
Mm-hmm.
5 rounds later, Krusk joins the fight.
Does Krusk have any range weapons?
I've only got that's it, because I've only got my thrown daggers, and history. The last couple of sessions, like when I tried to use them, I was not very effective.
However, this thing is vulnerable, which means your sneak attack bonus would apply against it from your dagger. And
Fair. Let me see let me check the range on a dagger.
because remember, you can move
3, 6, 12.
3,
So
so
maximum distance is 12.
you can get 9 away from this thing. That's 11. It's vulnerable, which means you get +2 to hit it right now. You could run to get within 3 squares of it and then throw your dagger with no range penalty. Then you wouldn't take any running penalty because of it would net out.
Or, I mean, if I just moved to here,
Yep.
and then from there it's 5,
Yep.
which is my middle range.
Yep.
So that could work too.
So, yep. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't want to sit this out.
Okay.
I want to be effective.
All right. So what's happening? That does mean that you're.
Yeah, I'm not going to be hidden.
No, that's not. But you've got a scimitar in each hand right now. What you can ready 2 weapons, 2 ready weapons. I think what you could do is hold like both of your scimitars in one hand, and then ready your dagger, and then hurl the dagger.
Okay. All right.
Since in Savage Worlds, characters are allowed to ready 2 weapons or 2 items each round, I'm fine with that.
All right. Well then, yeah, I will try to chuck this thing.
Okay, go right ahead.
At it. No bonuses or anything.
Nope, just click on your dagger.
Come on.
4 to
Come
hit.
on, roll 20.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Even it's not a 6?
No,
because he's
It's
yeah.
a range attack. Yeah, the only time you're making an attack against the parry is when you're right next to him.
Right. Okay. Damage.
Go ahead. Go and your sneak attack damage as well too.
Okay. Sneak
Come on,
attack.
sneak attack.
Uh,
All right, so you throw it, so it sinks into its hide, but it doesn't seem to have. I mean, you could spend a Benny to re-roll that damage if you want.
I'm right in the path now.
Okay.
I might need to soak some damage.
All right, then Mare, you're next. What are you doing?
Mare is going to step to here, and so to make something to do a test, you just have to use something, a skill that's narrative that would work.
Yep. Just give us a cool flourish of what you're doing, and then I resist it with whatever the stat is for the skill you're using.
She throws an empty power pack with one hand at this troll in the back.
Okay.
And tries to make it like duck so that, or paying attention to that so she could shoot it with the pistol.
Okay. Well, the vulnerable, the thing goes away at the end of their round, right? Like if you're imposing, let me double check here, but like with tests,
Like you could just shoot the one that's already vulnerable.
Yeah, that one's ready to go if you want, Dave.
yeah, the one's gonna.
Is there a chance that I hit Raph though?
I think a
if you
critical-
rolled, if you crit failed, then you're gonna hit Raph.
Got to break a few eggs.
Well, technically, so here's the way it works: is that if you it's not only on a glitch. If you roll a 1 on your skill dice and you miss with your wild dice, you would hit Raph.
This weapon does a ton of damage, so I don't like shooting into melee. That's why I was thinking about shooting the one in the back.
Sure.
Oh,
Gotcha.
is it an auto hit on your? It just auto hits your ally.
Yep.
That's a weird rule to me. I
No,
get
no,
it,
it's
but
again, it fits the theme. It's supposed to be like crazy shit's happening all the time.
And,
Right.
Yeah.
in one of the other fights we were in, the hobgoblins were hitting
Yeah.
their own.
Yeah, it
guys
cuts
and
both ways. The if when I'm only rolling 1 dice with extras firing into melee, I was hitting shit
yeah.
all the time.
And it's like, and this game's pretty damn forgiving and helpful to the heroes, I think, generally speaking.
Yeah, pulpy.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then,
popular.
Mare, do you want to shoot the one that's vulnerable, or do you want to? So the thing is, like the test. Hold on, it is. Yeah, it only lasts until the end of their turn. So they'll get rid of the thing at the end of their turn, and they still haven't acted this round.
That's fine. I'll throw an empty power pack at him and try to distract him or
Sure.
make him
Yeah,
vulnerable.
you may make him shaken. I mean, so give us an athletics check against his agility. So I rolled a 4. See,
So now I have a power pack sitting over in the corner.
yeah. Well, also, I think because this is the one that threw that giant chunk at you, he's like, "You gotta get something bigger." All
He ignored
no,
it.
No, you can't also shoot this round unless you're taking a multi-action penalty.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is Ambrosius' turn. What are you doing, Ambrosius?
Ambrosius is letting loose with a sling on the vulnerable one.
Please do.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, so it's I think it's a normal roll because it's at medium range for your sling, right?
you
Yes.
could step forward to make that not.
That's true. He wasn't thinking that, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
next time. Oh,
All right. Oh no! Go ahead and roll damage, and this is against Raph's toughness.
okay.
Raph's toughness is currently a 9.
Well, at least I rolled pretty poorly there.
Something hits you in sort of like the middle of your back, Raph, and you're like, "What the shit is?" Spare a look back, and Ambrosius is like,
Yeah, big eyes, like oh.
"All right."
Oh.
Then it is the troll's turn. All right, so this vulnerable troll is going to try and paste Raph. Yeah, let's do one attack. Here we go. It comes against you, Raph. I need a I need a 7 to hit you. That ain't going to do it. Once again, bang! Against the side, and then this other one is going to come forward and try and nail Mare. Mare, your parry is a 9 or 6 right now. Here we go. Miss.
Yes.
All right. Then it is the end of the round, guys.
What round do you think we're on, Kevin?
I don't know if you need to track your spell durations. Yeah.
Got it.
One of the ways that Carl's been doing it is just putting a little symbol on himself and then counting it down each round.
Gotcha.
I mean, whatever way is most convenient for you. Raph, you got a 6. Mare, a 6 as well. Krusk, a 5. And Ambrosius, here's the big one, 10.
10.
And then the Trolls, 7. I've been out of bennies for about 2 hours now. It sucks. I'm waiting for that Joker or to introduce a wild card.
You mean you didn't get a Benny at the break? Oh.
I do not. No. So then, guys, it looks like Ambrosius is the only one acting before the Trolls at this point. Anyone else want to spend a Benny? Nope.
No.
I
Okay.
need it for safety. Because I get hit, I'm going to...
Ambrosius, you're up first. What are you doing?
I think I'm going to hold action in case someone gets hurt.
Okay. Sounds good. Then it is the Troll's turn. All right. Mare, this thing is still trying to paste you. This is against a 6. Boom!
Ooh.
All right. And because it is probably more fun to see it in chat. Let's see here. 2 plus... I don't know that... Oh, you know what? I know what I need to do here. Oh. Stop it, Madison. Plus 1d8 exploding plus 2. 20.
Oh.
So I think that is...
Uplifts of 12 right now.
yeah, oh, actually, so you know what? 12 is actually only 2 wounds. You want to soak that?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get a raise on your vigor check, you will lose. You don't become shaken either.
Do I hit the soak button?
Yeah, and don't put your wounds in first. Just roll the soak beforehand. You don't take the penalty from it.
Oh, I screwed that up previously.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, we'll make sure we remember that for next time. All right. So
2 wounds?
2 wounds. Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. I have nerves of steel.
Nice. That's fantastic. All right, now, and this is on
Nice.
Raph. Now, Raph, this thing yells at you in, what do you call it? Oh, actually, it's not vulnerable anymore. It yells at you in common, "Stand still, you stupid elf!" Oop, I hit the wrong thing.
I prefer not to.
Oh, it misses you again. All right, then it is diamonds comes before clubs. So, Raph, you're up next. What are you doing?
This one has made a large mistake moving between me and Mare, because now I have
Gang up bonus.
Gang up bonus.
Yep.
Here we go.
Technically, that
plus
troll
1.
had a gang up bonus against you too, but 4 wouldn't have hit either. So did that include your act? Ugh. You want to spend a Benny to re-roll that?
Yeah, let's re-roll that. We don't want this fight to go on
Okay.
for 1,000 years. Come on. Lucky.
I'm not
dice.
sure I could last another hit.
Oh,
Come on!
Oh, Jesus!
Freaking 3 5s out of
You
4
could spend
numbers.
another. You can spend another Benny if you want.
Screw it. Let's do it.
Bennies don't last between sessions.
Oh,
so.
oops. Yeah. Oops, I deleted it. There we go.
Come
Come
on.
on, you stupid dice.
There's the
Finally.
6. There's the 6.
Oh, man.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm like, is Jeff going to go through all his bennies just to hit?
Yes!
Ooh.
That, you piece of crap.
So I think you, what I called, what I'm picturing is that you jump up and you hit this thing in the low part of the spine. You pogo back, hit the boiler, come off of that, and as it's falling, you connect right with the base of its spine, shattering it. So you've paralyzed it in 2 places as it hits the ground.
Nice.
Beautiful.
and is staring up at you. You can get a Benny for that. That's pretty fucking badass. All right. Then it is Mare's turn. What do you do, Mare?
I have a new skill called Rapid Shot that I'd like to test.
Here you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, light this thing on fire.
Now, I don't want to metagame too much here. But I was going to say, Ambrosius was holding his action and was acting before you, so he could have tried to heal you beforehand. But that is still okay. So then what you need to do, Mare, is hit re-roll, and we'll look at just your skill dice on this next one.
Okay.
All right, so that means you hit twice, because we take the better of the two, or the better two of the three. So then go ahead and roll damage for the first one.
Better 2 of the 3.
Because you like if we were doing this in person, you'd roll 2d10 and a d6, and you take the higher of the highest 2 numbers.
Right, like for your rapid shot.
Yeah.
Doesn't it just allow you to shoot twice?
No.
No,
it
not
increases
exactly.
the rate of fire, and the way rate of fire works in Savage Worlds or Savage Pathfinder is you just take an extra dice equal to your skill, you add that into your pool, you roll that, and the wild dice can always stand in for one of the dice.
Oh, so you basically get like a better chance of hit.
No, because you can also hit twice. Remember, you take the better 2.
Oh,
If you hit with 2 of the dice, like you just did, we roll damage twice.
Oh.
Yeah. Submachine guns are really scary in this.
Oh,
or can
nice.
be. So, holy...
Wow.
Dave, you want to
I
give us
think
a quick narration how this last one dies?
Well, actually, I don't think she shoots so she doesn't have to shoot the same target, right?
No.
So I think she starts with the one on the ground, or maybe
Nice.
she shoots the guy standing up. She shoots him, and she realizes she hit him, and she shoots the guy on the ground. And blasts them both.
Absolutely. So 2 down. You get a Benny back for that. That was pretty badass.
Nice.
All right. And end of the fight, guys, you also all get a Benny.
Sweet.
Beauty.
Ambrosius wants to. He was already poised anyway, so
Yep.
he wants to. He'll move up and cover Mare with the grace of Bry.
Okay. Nice. His circuitry flares up once again.
Indeed.
Let's see here.
That's obviously a
As a
Benny.
fail. Yep. And remember, you got because you're an android. You have a
I have been screwing that up consistently, so I know it's been on my mind. I'm glad you said it too. I can use all the help I can get on that. All right, rolling again.
When you heal another android, is there any oil involved?
So that
Exchange of
is-
oils?
There's a dipstick that comes out.
Right, right.
All right.
So 1 wound,
Nice.
I think.
That's great because she only takes she doesn't take damage from the first wound. So
Fantastic. All right, so you are down to 1 wound. All right, guys. You can't hear anything else. With those
I'm
down, there's otherwise silence in here.
I'm going to try to heat myself. If you guys want to check the trolls,
Where did they come from?
what's down that hole, Crust?
I didn't really get a good look at it. I can now.
Oh,
I'll,
Mari pulls out the healer's kit and she's back to normal.
Nice. So, what?
So we lose the bonuses from the spells that you cast?
Yeah, and the
yeah.
the trait bonus too.
So that's the fighting and the toughness?
The art, the toughness armor and the fighting boost all depletes.
Okay.
Okay.
Still, that stuff saved my Ambrosius. Your magical armor thing saved me from getting crushed by that spiky metal.
Oh, it's not me, it's Bry.
All right. So, guys, let's see what you found, because I think you find some more loot on these guys.
we got to we got to loot the bodies.
Yeah, loot.
I may not be this rogue may not be like a thief, He may be like, but he's definitely gonna loot some troll bodies.
Okay.
Sure.
So because both Raph and Ambrosius have arcane backgrounds that give them spell casting, one other thing you can do, Jeff, in addition to what I'm about to tell you about detecting arcana at a range equal to your smarts or your spirit, depending on what you use for casting, you also can use your spellcasting or faith skill for cantrips. So usually it's something that's related to you try and have to thematically link it to one of your powers, but I also let you use it for like tests, like for your mind reading ability. You could, for instance, use instead your faith, to try and like cause like a voice to like, hey, in the back of someone's head to try and distract them.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Right.
I forget about that.
So what you guys find here is it seems that they have got a little stack of gear set aside here. For one, there is a masterwork longbow in here. And the reason that might be of interest, ranged weapons aren't like melee weapons where they just reduce the... they give you an armor piercing of 1. I'm going to double check this to make sure I got this right, but I think it reduces the strength requirement. And the reason that's important is because longbows normally have a strength requirement of D8. So a masterwork longbow could be used by somebody with a D6.
Which hits multiple of us. All of us.
Oh, no, sorry. It is the AP. I'm thinking of armor. So this is a longbow. This would give a armor piercing of 1 with the longbow. There's also 2 magical shields among this too. They seem to have been crafted in. They look like they've got the accents of. Let's see here. Why don't those of you who have faith give me a faith roll, please? I think it's Raph and Ambrosius.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys, Raph, you can recognize this. This is the markings on the shields are for the goddess Yomadai, the one who is sort of like the crusading good goddess, the one that the crusaders who are heading up north to the World Wound to fight the demons, they often have that. So these things may have been scavenged from them. But they're magical. Anyone want to give us an occult check to try and figure out what these are?
I would be delighted. Does anyone else have a cult?
Yeah.
Just checking.
No.
I'm a...
Yep, Raph. So one of these is a tower shield +1. And the way that magical shields work, guys... Well, tower shield is freaking huge. And there's one other shield, one other magical shield that needs to be identified if someone wants to roll for that as well.
Yes, I'll do that.
Awesome. Yep. All right, so the first one... There we go. Enchantments on armor and shield. Oh, right. So this is a... deflecting shield, deflecting tower shield, which means it gives -1 to hit for range attacks.
Nice.
Tower shield is massive and heavy and cumbersome. The other one is a heavy steel shield, a medium shield. That one is +1 deflecting, which means that it would give +1 to its parry score, so it adds directly to your parry. And the net for that one, just so you guys can calculate it, it would give +3 to your parry. If you're using that heavy steel shield. Your class edge will tell you if you take penalties for using shields. It's just like in D&D, so like, I think the clerics can use it. I think monks cannot without suffering penalties.
It says underneath your thing, you said?
Yeah, it's like, unfortunately, with multi-class, you take the worst of the two, and what it is, you'll take -4 With a monk, you take -4 to agility and agility-based skills if you're using light, medium, heavy armor, or shields.
Oh,
There's an edge you can take that can improve that, but...
so Kev, it's a tower shield +1. What kind is it?
That one is deflecting. So that
-1 to range.
-1 for range. The cover bonus is what you get from a heavy shield. So it would be... Basically, you'd have -5 to hit you from range attacks when you're using a tower shield.
Right. And so the other one was the heavy shield +3 to parry. And it was also deflecting?
Yeah, that one, the heavy steel shield, that one is +1 to parry. So it would be 1d, so it would be +3 to parry. And actually, that's the one that would be masterwork. So it's reducing, it has a minimum strength of d6. It gives -2 cover, and it gives +3 to parry. And it weighs 8 pounds.
Hmm.
What is the tower shield with?
Heavy shield weighs 12.
The tower weighs 12?
Tower weighs 12, yeah. Minimum strength D8. Cover is cover's effectively -5, and then it has +2 parry. But it gives you -1 to your pace. That's because it's quite cumbersome. In addition, you guys find 300 silver discs. And you find 1 more potion.
So we actually have 200 silver discs, but we also have like 827 in scrap.
That was 300 silver discs, wasn't it?
Yeah, 300.
300?
Yeah, 300 silver discs.
What does it take to possibly identify the potion? Do we have any...
that would just be... this is a fairly common potion, so it would just be a... what do you call it?
Common knowledge?
Common knowledge. Just to see if you can recognize the taste on it.
I'm not very good at that. Can we all roll that, or should we get our best?
Pick one person, yeah.
Yeah.
Others
Who's
support?
I'm a 4, so whatever.
For what?
Common knowledge.
Yeah, I'm a 4 as well.
Mare, you're a 4?
Yeah. What about Krusk?
Krusk?
Yeah, same.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
There we go.
There you are.
That's what I'm talking about.
So this is a potion of greater healing. It'll heal 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Or 2 wounds, I should say.
Nice. Oh, I've seen this before. This is quite impressive.
Yeah.
And then Ambrosia goes over to the tower shield, quite intrigued, and then tries to lift it and walks away disappointedly.
Does anyone, so of the items that you guys found today, does anything stand out to anyone that they might want to take?
Well, the tower shield, but can't lift it, so not really.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what your.
What about the other shield?
I'm gonna see. There is a penalty, but like you can use stuff if you don't have the requisite strength. It's just.
Okay, I got 6.
The other shield is smaller and only had a D6 requirement, right?
It is. It's more of a parry thing, though. So I would think a
each
melee guy would.
Die type difference between the character's strength and the item's minimum strength for shields or armor inflicts a -1 penalty to pace and a -1 penalty to agility and agility related skill rolls.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's a consideration.
Well, especially if it gives you -5 to being hit at ranged.
Exactly.
Right.
So Ambrosia's interested. He's if someone else wants to make a case, but he's usually in the back. So he's definitely interested in the tower.
Okay.
That would be fine. I can't take shields anyway.
Okay.
I'm not interested in a shield at the moment.
Okay. So you got yourself that tower shield.
Okay.
Okay. And what about the heavy steel shield +1?
I don't know if I got all the details right, but I'll just put what I typed in the chat here.
So the tower shield. Yep. -1 for range. So -5 cover would include the bonus of -1 to hit at range.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, that's bang on for the tower shield, and then the steel shield is, how about I not be lazy? I guess put it in chat for you too.
Here,
Madison, like, what are you? Sheepers.
I'll have the steel shield as well.
Yeah, and okay, great. So the only thing that's missing from there is that the tower shield has a strength minimum of D8, and the steel shield has a strength minimum of D6. And the steel shield is actually a +3 to parry.
Oh, +3 to parry?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Including his
melee,
magical bonus.
Melee types.
I know a certain half-orc played by Arlen that I am certain would be very pleased to have that.
Yeah.
These are all randomly generated gear, too. I use the ultimate equipment to outfit the horde. So... there's a lot of gear. Why don't we end our session with this, guys? Let's roll for some scavenging in here. There is that giant hole leading down to some lower deck. But since you guys are in safety right here, would you like to try and see if there's anything to scavenge?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So everyone, you can choose to roll survival, or you can roll the lower of academics or repair.
I'm going to re-roll with Elan.
Okay. 14. Yeah. This is, again, one of those things where extra raises actually matter.
Use your bennies. You can't keep them.
Yeah, I'm going to use my bennies.
I'm using a benny.
Okay.
Can't take them with me.
And I have Elan.
Ambrosia, that's pretty good. It's 7.
There we go.
It's pretty good, but I got the bennies. I got Elan.
Great.
Gotta try.
All right. So Raph, you want to spend a benny, your last benny, or one of your bennies to re-roll?
I'm just gonna keep
so we got
on this.
Everyone got at least a raise on it, except for Raph. You can spend a benny and re-roll again if you want.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Spend them all since it's
Get in
time
there.
to end.
Yeah.
No. Good try.
And one last penny, and then they're all gone.
There you go. Okay.
Rob's like digging around.
Raph keeps picking stuff up. Is this valuable? And the guys are like, no.
No.
How about this?
No.
No. How about this? You showed us that already, Raph. All right, so Raph, let's go from least impressive discoveries to most impressive. So first off, Raph, give us a 2d10 roll, please.
2 to 10. Oh, whoops, those are 20s. Hold on.
That's an impressive way to gaslight the TM.
Right.
You said D20s, Madison. Come on. So, Jeffrey, you find 12 silver discs worth of junk.
Yes.
So, of scrap. So, you can add that to the scrap pile. Next up will be Krusk and Ambrosius. So, Krusk and Ambrosius, do you wish to find scrap, which will be worth money, or do you wish to find something useful?
Useful for Ambrosia.
I think. Oh, I think useful. I think useful.
Useful, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Time. So then, what one of you will find is so we have been tracking the dice of supplies or supplies. We have not been tracking scrap. What you have found is let me get 2 dice worth of it. So there are 2 dice worth of materials. You've got basically a D6. You can have it listed under your supplies as Numerian scrap, and we'll use that just like we do with other supplies. At the end of it, when you make use of it in a day, you make a test with it, and if you fail the test, it goes down by 1 dice. If you succeed, it doesn't go down. So you got a nice little cache to kind of keep things repaired right now.
So what are we calling that? A D6?
A D6 in Numerian scrap.
Nice. So it's repair material.
Yeah, so like the way it works is like just like with the rest of your supplies, like at the end of every day we make a check to see if your food is exhausted or your water is exhausted or your like camping supplies or whatnot. This is going to be like you guys will not have to spend any money on scrap or anything, to try and maintain your Numerian tech or to repair your Numerian tech.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, and then Dave, you got a couple of races. So, would you give us, let's see here. Oh. Dave, would you draw a card and place it next to Mare, please?
Huh?
You should be able to hover over that and just drag it over towards you.
Oh, I have to draw a button. Draw one card.
Yeah, draw one card, please. All right, a 7.
Hey, Krusk, there's a longbow.
Now give us a D.
Wait, did no one claim that?
No.
Oh.
Give
I
us
know you
a
look like
D6 roll, please.
you're drifting off in your chair over there, but there's a masterwork longbow.
Yeah, sorry. It's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
All
Interesting.
right. So what you find is a strange. It's almost like it's similar to Bran's floating little droid that follows him around. Is his what he called his robot familiar, but it's a little larger, and you can see there are hands in it. And what this does, Mare, is when you put your hands in this thing, it sort of gurgles and sparks and whatnot. Give us a D6 roll. Let's see how damaged this thing is.
Such weird craft in this game.
5. So it's pretty busted up. So it's going to take some repairs to it. But if you spend time with this, you will be able to, or anyone making use of this thing, once it's fixed, will be able to learn the Androphan language.
Ooh.
And normally you cannot learn that unless you are an android starting with it, or you are, somehow exposed to some kind of Numerian tech. The reason that matters is for reading displays and signs on walls and stuff like that. So this does need to be repaired, but this could prove to be a pretty effective little translating unit once you get this thing up and running again.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Could be sacrilege.
It
but
could
interesting.
also be sold for an enormous amount of money. If the Technic League got their hands on this thing, like, holy hell.
Aren't those bad guys, though?
They are very much the bad guys.
Indeed.
We don't want to give that to them.
Yeah.
No. It's out of the question.
It would be, yeah. So it's worth bearing in mind just how valuable this particular find is.
So what's this bow? Sorry, I know I was drifting, but so it's a masterwork bow. You said
The longbow,
Masterwork longbow?
the longbow is a masterwork longbow, so it does have stats just like a longbow, but so it's D8 strength requirement. It does, I think, 2d6 damage, but it's also armor piercing 1.
if no one's claiming it, I wouldn't mind some ranged capability.
I've already deleted it from the loot. You better put on your cheat.
Nice. Awesome. All right, so guys, listen, let's bring this session to a close. So
Cool.
For those listening at home, I'll bring everyone back together here. Thank you so much for joining us for this last Friday before we kick off our gaming marathon with these brave heroes. As with all of our Road to Iron Gods sessions, guys, you each get an advancement. So you can spend another advancement before next weekend. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game we've been playing, or the campaign, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and you can find me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. You can also find a let's see here, a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. We are all active there, and we have channels dedicated to this game, every other campaign we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other great topics, including finding a group, including setting up your virtual tabletops, choosing between them, or setting up streaming, and pictures of our dogs. Everyone was very happily sharing pictures of their dogs this weekend, so that was great. In addition, you can find a link in the description of the video to something called Heroes Save Villages. That's the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really great organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. For every $25 Canadian that you donate to the Heroes Save Villages campaign between now and August 1st, 2021, you get one chance to win the grand prize or one of the other great prizes in our next charity raffle. I'm also happy to say that all of the prizes from the last raffle, for anyone who had entered that one, they are already on their way to you. If you got back to me and you gave me your address, they are on their way to you. They should be with you presently. But the grand prize for this next raffle is going to be a copy of Beadle and Grimm's Legendary Edition Curse of Strahd box set. And the runner-up will be winning a copy of the shadowy silver edition of Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. And if you don't win those, there's still some other great prizes that you can win, including a chainmail dice bag made by our resident armorsmith here, Dave. You can win some great modules for DCC, they're for Dungeon Crawl Classics, donated by our buddy George. And you can also win a bunch of cool stuff from the Dungeon Musings Redbubble shop, including some t-shirts, some posters, hoodies, mugs and whatnot. So lots of great stuff and lots of great opportunities to win some cool gaming stuff, and to, more importantly, help out some kids who could really use some help. Last thing I will say as we segue into this weekend is a huge thank you to the players. So Jeffrey, Dave, Andrew, Sean, thank you so much for joining me back in Numeria, guys. Congratulations on clearing out this nest of trolls. And for those listening at home, if you are joining us during the current crisis, we do hope this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we gave you a few hours, take your mind off of the troubles of our world, and think about the troubles of our heroes are getting themselves into in the road to Iron Gods. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.